TheBoxingVoice.com is brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services. El Camino Electric has over 15 years of commercial experience with startup companies, work consisting of design build, clean room fabrications, lithography labs, test labs, special tools, and equipment installs. El Camino Electrical specializes in the install of EVC from the start of the project to the finish. El Camino Electrical Services is an established commercial electrical contractor with the ability and experience to carry out industrial and commercial work. Services include design build, electric vehicle supply equipment infrastructure, semiconductor fabrication clean rooms, special equipment and tools, startup companies, turnkey installation, electrical vehicle supply equipment infrastructure. So head over to ElCaminoElectricalServices.com for all your electrical needs.
Have you ever wanted to hear the host discuss a subject that wasn't on the agenda? Or worse, have you been denied the chance to introduce a topic because of the time restrictions of the show? Do you have an idea for a show? Something that is not being covered or talked about in today's boxing media, but is important to you? Would you like the opportunity to control the Boxing Voice conversation and have TBV's entertaining panel discuss your topic with their brand of diverse opinions and entertaining banter? Now, the Boxing Voice is giving you, the listener, the power, total control. With our new on-demand service, you can contribute to the conversation in a way that isn't being offered anywhere else. Finally, you can get the exact show you want with all the same unpredictability you've come to expect from our live radio show podcast. Simply fill out the form below, decide from our many options, and give us your concept. That's not all. TBV On Demand is giving you full control by allowing you to choose the date and time. Plus, for the first time in radio history, we will be giving you the opportunity to become part of the show by deciding how involved you want to be.
Boxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him actually he was crying there. You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
Boxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely. I knew you were tough and taking those punches.
DLC Productions.
Making woman gestures like,
Let's go, champ. This is the champ. With the fake champ. With Sally Riley. Let's go. Boxingvoice.com.
I'm gonna treat him like he's a C-plus fighter. I'm gonna dominate him with all this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're going to punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
Man, I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy with the title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C-plus fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate. This guy is flat-footed, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
DLC Productions.
Boxingvoice.com. Boxingvoice.com.
Oh my God, we're back again. It's like a triple dosage of TBV. And again, lucky for you guys, we got our UK correspondent on hand so we can properly decipher what has seemed to broken the internet. Unfortunately, I will be the first one to go ahead and put it out there. This feels very much like when Canelo and Amir Khan shocked everyone and decided to make a catch weight of 155 for Canelo's middleweight title versus Amir Khan, moving up from 147. But this one is a bit different in Gennady Golovkin versus Kell Brook. Yes, I said that right. Gennady Golovkin versus Wingy's own 147-pound the best in the welterweight division, Kell Brook. Now I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, he's a big guy. He's been struggling to make weight," and try to somehow say this is a good fight. I don't know. I want someone to convince me. Because I mean, how does Fight Doctor not kill, like the Golovkinites with this one? I mean, this guy is essentially not. I mean, he is a welterweight. Like, it doesn't matter how big his back looks, doesn't matter how tall he was, doesn't matter how strong he looked versus Porter. I mean, I do believe he's a welterweight, but we all jumped on Amir Khan's back when he decided to move up to 160, right? So I say this, damn, you gotta like Kell Brook, right? It's like he's fighting the real middleweight. He's not fighting for money. He's fighting for legacy. There's no pay-per-view attached to fighting Gennady Golovkin. There isn't a big, parade that's gonna happen. It's going to be us hardcores that are going to respect him if he happens to win somehow. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Wingy's going to spin this one the best he could. But I think I did enough ranting. Let's see what everyone else thinks. And we'll start. Eeny, meeny, miny.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw the fight too.
Stay focused, stay working my
I saw the fight too.
Nice boxing voice.
Listen, if he comes to fight, I'm going to have to look for him, man.
I saw the fight too.
I think he's accurate.
Yes. I'm gonna try to stay cool, calm, and collective the way Ness opened up. I don't think I can convince you that this is a good fight, but in my heart, I like the fight. Triple G versus Kell Brook. My first reaction, I got the tweet notification. There's one coming, man. Stay tuned. And Wingy was the handler. Wingy Boxing, that is. Brook versus Triple G. I believed it because it was Wingy's tweet. Now, previously on the Boxing Voice Morning Spontaneous Show, the conversation was Vargas offered $2 million to fly over to the UK and to face Kell Brook, right? In Wembley or 2 Arena, whatever it's called. We'll learn that today, right? So, back on track, Chris Eubank was supposed to be the Triple G opponent, right? So, somehow, a Triple G opponent, I don't know if it was a strategy or what, but Triple G versus Kell Brook is born. Fuck the politics. Applaud Eddie Hearn for giving the fans a favorite fight, right? Applaud Triple G for knocking out cab drivers, as Boxing MD would call it, or Fight Doctor, rather. Applaud him for knocking out insurance salesmen, bartenders, and plumbers back to back to back to back, right? But we know Rosado wasn't a bum. We know Curtis Stevens is not a bum. And we know Lemieux is a solid, heavy-handed fighter, right? And finally, applaud Kell Brook for stepping up to co-star in the fight. Golovkin Brook. People are going to be mad or people are going to love it. Call in and talk about it. I can't wait to hear your opinion. I like it. Done.
He's a big deal. He's a big fighter. Thank you very much, Dan.
But is this a little bit winged? Winged.
Value flat out here. What's the problem? Got his in trouble. It's not. Value's done it.
And a big shout out to Wingy as well. Real hardcore.
I like Wingy.
He's just the biggest boxing nut I've ever met.
Came to London looking for static. Let's go, champ. Have a good day.
It's a beautiful moment. I was excited. When I heard the news, had to tell my boy Nesta, sent him a message in that Kell Brook voice. Don't know whether he was impressed or not. I'm happy. I'm realistic, but I'm happy, and I'm not going to let the barrage of bullets, which I'm ready to take. I've got my Batfink. I don't know if you guys remember Batfink. I've got my Batfink shield ready. I know what's going to come, but I'm happy. I'm optimistic. I think Kell's going to fill out well, and I've got some interesting thoughts to drop on you lot, and we'll just see how it goes.
All right. Well, I mean, listen. Let's get right into it, right? My initial reaction was, what the fuck? Really, it was. It was like, wait a minute. I thought it was going to be Eubank or Eubank, whatever. What the fuck happened? And I wanted to be mad. I still want to be upset.
Why? Why?
Because essentially it's Triple G fucking cherry picking, man. It's Mayweather, it's Canelo, it's Oscar, it's everything.
Wait.
It's everything that we've always seen, right? That people won't just accept. Like, that's why I accept it. This is the reality that we live in. This is the world that we live in, where our champions can pick a welterweight and make it a big fight.
But nobody wants to fight Triple G. Sorry to cut you off, bro. I know this is your time, but
No, Kell Brooks.
Nobody wants to fight Triple G. So you have to give Kell Brook credit. We can get into the logistics of how the fight's going to play out. Oh, Kell Brook's going to get beat, blah, blah, blah. But nobody wants to fight Triple G.
Well, Wingy, let's not, because you see, right away, you know, you didn't let me finish. So I said,
No, I didn't let you finish. You're all right.
I said I wanted. Look, there's people already being disrespectful. I said I wanted to be upset. But you see, I'm not like these people in the chat. I'm not like these fickle boxing fans. I understand this world that I live in. This is the reality that I live in. And to be realistic, it's like I would be a hypocrite, right? I allowed Amir Khan to say he was, quote unquote, being great and moving up to challenge Canelo, right? So now if Kell Brook does it versus Triple G, who's the true middleweight, right? And it's not at a catch weight, he's doing everything right. So how can I not like the fight? So again, I say I wanted to be mad because it is cherry picking at its motherfucking finest. But then it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because if you chop off Triple G's head for being a cherry picker, well then you're cutting off the legs of Kell Brook for trying to jump up and be great. So you have to stay quiet, like I choose to, and just accept the fight because you accepted the Canelo versus Khan. And you're going to buy the Canelo versus Liam Smith because this is the world that we live in. So, yeah, you're going to call in and curse and be mad at Al Heyman and whoever else you want to put the blame on.
Eddie Hearns.
You know. But at the end of the day, this is boxing.
Ideally, I would like to see Triple G. I'm from the same school of thought as you are with regards to Triple G. I want to see Triple G take out Danny Jacobs. I want to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders. Notice I changed that, so fight Billy Joe Saunders. I want to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders. I want him to do his thing at middleweight. I want him to reign at middleweight. I'm cool with that. But once that's done, then I want to see him step up. The only problem is nobody wants to fight Triple G. They don't want to fight him. So from the perspective of my American brothers and sisters who are going to call in, give me gunshots, it's all good, I'm all ready. I can see how it would be a cherry pick. Kell Brook, 147 fighter, obviously Triple G, 160. He's going to have the power, he's going to have the strength advantage in the fight, as well as the weight advantage in the fight. I can understand how it's a cherry pick from that perspective. But as you rightly pointed out, on the flip side, at least give a smaller 147 fighter respect for daring to be great, because that's what he's trying to do. Let's be honest, he could make big money in a sort of like in an Amir Khan fight. Obviously, there was issues with that with regards to whether that was going to happen. But do you get what I'm saying? There's easier effing fights he could have took. This is obviously it's for money, but he's also doing this, I believe, because he really genuinely does want the big fights.
I'm gonna say my initial reaction was hell yeah. I'm very happy about this fight. Wasn't the conversation Kell Brook cannot really make 147 and he's going to move up to 154 and he giggled? Am I wrong? Did I overhear that from a caller or from one of the panelists on our morning show? Yes.
I can't remember, bro. I can't remember, man. Sorry.
Someone said that, right?
What's the question?
Someone said that Kell Brook was struggling with the 147 weight.
Yeah. I mean, there's always been mention of Kell Brook allegedly having issues making 147 or
right.
quote unquote being big for 147, and even Eddie Hearn said today in a again, credit to iFilm London, they're in that camp. Said today or yesterday rather, or whenever the fucking time zone it was, that Kell Brook, he wanted Kell Brook to always move to 154, so now he's moving to 160, which is a little more, but Look, he's gonna sell the fight. He's the promoter. He's gonna say that Kell Brook is gonna be big. He's calling Kell Brook the #1 welterweight pound for pound now versus the #1 pound for pound fight. I mean, it's insane.
Right.
Not really insane, to be fair. Not really insane. No. Continue.
What weight class does
Wait,
not what weight class, but what weight?
Wingy, which part isn't insane?
Well, to say that when Eddie Hearn says the Kell Brook is #1 pound for pound welterweight, it's not insane. You could say, well, it's a little bit of a stretch. You could say that's debatable, but insane is the incorrect terminology. Remember, you're going to need to put a lot more respect on Kell Brook's name, just for the fact of what he's doing.
Listen,
for the fact of what he's doing, then, isn't it?
Hey, listen, since we want to go off of technicalities and terminologies, well then, how the fuck could he be the #1 welterweight pound for pound? When you attach that word pound for pound, then right then and there, things.
Okay. Okay, I understand what you're saying. But you have to give him respect for daring to be great, Brooke, don't you? I think you've already done that anyway.
I mean, I think I did that in the first.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did do that. Yeah, you did.
Did we do that for Khan?
I did it for Khan too. I have to.
I did it for Khan.
Nesta, can I ask a quick question? Is there a little bit of salt in your taste buds with regards to this fight? I'm detecting something. I don't know if there is. I might be wrong. That's what I'm asking.
Well, it's certainly not on behalf of Kell Brook.
Okay.
Kell Brook has put himself in the same little, plateau that Anthony Joshua put himself with his performance and his, demeanor for the build-up for the Dominic Brazil fight. And Kell Brook now doing this because, again, everyone gave Khan this ridiculous amount of credit, and that's only because of the popularity of Canelo, because Canelo sold those 2.2 million with Mayweather, and he sold whatever he sold, and he's known. So Triple G isn't known. That's why this fight isn't on pay-per-view. But Triple G is known to us. We know what the fuck he represents. This is a tough fight. So,
obviously, it's on pay-per-view in the UK, just to point out to listeners who may not know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope that what does that represent for money for this kid? Because this is some crazy shit that he's doing.
Who Hey, I have another question. My reaction too was Eddie Hearn looking for the opponent, or did Triple G's people say, well, why don't we make this fight happen? Is that news out there?
The Triple G's people said, well, I mean, here we go.
It's because of Chris Eubank. Have you got soundbite there, bro, or do you want me to?
I do.
Of course.
We just gotta get it on point. So, this is, first of all, how we went from thinking yesterday that Eubanks was gonna fight Triple G to it, not being him.
It's huge. #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, fighting #1 welterweight in the world. It's just, I'm so pleased with Kell Brook. Opportunity knocks, and what a fight for Britain. September the 10th, O2 Arena.
Right, when we spoke to you, or James spoke to you in Leeds, you were very confident, obviously, of getting Eubank Golovkin over the line. What can you tell us about what exactly has happened in the last sort of couple of days for that to break down?
That fight was close. Listen, I've been putting in so much graft on that fight. I had an instruction from Team Eubank to make that fight. I made the fight on terms that everybody agreed on in terms of the Golovkin side, and on the pay-per-view side, it's very straightforward. As a fighter, you own the revenue of the show. So whatever money the show makes is yours, and I take a percentage of the commission on that net profit, if you like. It's the same for Anthony Joshua, it's the same for Carl Froch, and it's the same deal that Kell Brook accepted. Unfortunately for the Eubanks, they wanted operational control on everything to do with the show. They're not promoters. They don't know what they're doing. They wanted extortionate ticket prices, and I wasn't going to have anything to do with that kind of show. So I went back to them and I said, listen, this is the deal. It's the same deal as Anthony Joshua. It's the same deal as Froch. You own the show, you own the money, but we are the promoters, and ultimately it's our license, it's our brand, it's our image that we've built up over 30 years of promoting boxing, and you've got till 5 p.m. tomorrow. And this was on Thursday, I believe. So they didn't come back to me.
Again, Credit again to iFilm London, because obviously someone just tuned in, didn't notice that we gave them tremendous credit for being in the always at the big house over there.
Always there. Big up Coogan and James.
And obviously, what you can take from that is that there was an ultimatum given and a deadline to the Eubank family, from what I understood from the entire interview, Wingy, was that these guys wanted to double or triple the ticket prices of Anthony Joshua versus, I don't know, I think Dominic Brazil, Dylan White. But basically they wanted to have some sort of say or command of promotions without a promoter's license. They wanted to triple the price of tickets. They just had a lot to say. And I guess Eddie Hearn's always had that what American football fans call the option, right? The flea flicker, and it was Kell Brook.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. As you pointed out, they wanted to control ticket prices. They wanted to control who the commentators are going to be, how the show was going to be set up. Excuse me. And when I say they, I'm actually assuming it's Eubank Senior. Big fan of Eubank Senior. I know people think he's a nutter, but obviously that's my era growing up. Big fan of Eubank Senior, but I believe he affected. I genuinely believe he's affecting Eubank Jr.'s career, especially in this particular case. And yeah, the same deal. Eddie Hearn said the same deal that they had for Eubank Jr. They basically shipped it over to Kell Brook. Kell Brook said, "Yeah, I'll take that." Boom, here we go. Fight's made just like that. So yeah, it's. I did like the Eubank Jr. fight. I was excited to see him. Obviously, Eubank Jr. solidified middleweight. And I don't know if I'm going to say I feel sorry for Eubank Jr. I'm sure he's doing okay. But I do believe his father effed this one up big time for him. But yeah, that's how it happened. They had ridiculous demands, sort of like placing themselves as promoters, where in all reality, obviously, Eddie Hearn's the main man. And I don't think those guys like that control. Now they shut themselves off from a lot of people. They shut themselves off from obviously Frank Warren, shut themselves off from Hennessy Sports. A lot of people are thinking Chris Eubank Jr. now, his last option is the Sauerlands. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, essentially they just gave the same deal to Kell Brook without all the stuff added on, which the Eubanks were saying. Kell Brook said, "Yeah, give me it, I'll take it."
Well, again, credit to Eddie Hearn for being able to pull this off, and lucky for K2 Promotions, right? Because at the end of the day, this is exactly what Canelo Alvarez did, and he did it having the middleweight title of the world. So Gennady Golovkin is doing it now. I know we're gonna have a bunch of people call in.
I want to say something about cherry picking.
All right. Well, you will be next, and you got a lot of background noise. So yeah. I know that people are going to call in and say things like Golovkin's cherry picking, bum Lufkin, right? We might hear that one. We might, I mean, this one is kind of like, you can't, look, the same way I'm not going to be a hypocrite, I can't be a hypocrite if a guy like Fight Doctor calls in, because, he's going deep now. He went to 147-pounder. This is a 147-pounder, essentially, that Golovkin is pulling out to bring up. He's bringing up a regular, like a real welterweight.
Yeah, sorry, if I just quickly say, yeah, I just want to clarify in case.
If you want to jump in, I want to just ask you first. Is Golovkin cherry picking?
Oh, man. I can see from your perspective, as I say, the outside the UK perspective, they'll see it as a cherry pick. People like me, obviously I'm a Brook fan, I think might be more competitive than people are expecting. So I think I rate Kell's skills. I know Golovkin is a beast. I know Golovkin is going to possibly devour him. So I can understand how people say it's a cherry pick. But from my perspective, I've got a lot of belief in Kell Brook. And you have to try and make yourself great. And that's what you do in these kind of situations. He's stepping up. He's trying. But yes, I can see how people will say it's a cherry pick.
Listen, again with this fucking Ali shuffle, is this going to be your...
It's not a shuffle. What I'm trying to do is provide diction and clarity when I speak. I can just ring up and go, yeah, it's what I should do. I'm trying to give you clarity when I speak.
Wingy, what you're doing, honestly...
Okay, you asked me, is it a cherry pick? The first thing I actually said was... The first thing I said was, yes, it is a cherry pick. I can see how you guys will see it. So I did say yes. But what I'm trying to do is give you some. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, but the question, look, it's right there on your thing. Just look at it.
You asked me, and I said yes.
It says Golovkin cherry picking, not Kell Brook being great. Is Golovkin cherry pick? It's simple.
I said yes, and then I backed it up afterwards. If you just want me to say yes and not talk, I can do that. Okay, I'll answer in one. Okay, right, one word. Yes.
No, but you want to bring up Kell Brook.
Great show, great host. Yes. That's it.
No, I want to know why you want to bring up Kell Brook if the question is Golovkin cherry picking?
Okay.
Oh.
You want one word answers, brother? I'm giving it to you. Yes. No.
Yeah. This is another form of rope-a-dope here.
You keep saying that. You're planting that in the listeners' minds because you know a couple of them have said that already. Okay, bro.
The one word response was jab, so keep going.
Okay. Let me explain myself, right? Obviously, I talk a lot. Some people know I've got a small YouTube channel, so I talk a lot. That's what I do. I talk shite. People tell me all the time, stop talking, you talk too much. So that's a fault of mine. So yes, when you say answer a question with an answer, boom, I should say yes and then sit there. But it's not in my nature. You get what I'm saying?
I don't want you to say yes and sit there either. I just don't want you to bring...
The first response to you was yes. When you asked me, is Golovkin cherry picking? I said yes, and I understand why you guys feel that.
I lose again. I'm sorry. Moving on. Enrique, is Golovkin...
One word answer.
Well, I had a question. I wanted to know...
Nobody
isn't it disrespectful to label a fighter like Kell Brook a cherry? Yes?
I feel so, yeah, but I can't say that because then I'm going to be biased if I say that. So
that isn't the question, though. The question is...
I'm going to say no, it's not cherry picking.
Okay.
I'm going to say no, it's not cherry picking because during the Canelo campaign, Kell Brook said, I'm going to fight Golovkin and then I'm going to fight Khan.
You muted yourself, Enrique.
Yeah, because there's a lot of noise in my kitchen. But, Kington Caldera, whatever you are, I like the fight. I'm not going to call anybody a cherry. And it's not like he...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to open up these lines because I cannot be the... I mean, this is crazy. I don't get it.
It's going to be a competitive fight.
Okay, I guess. I mean,
it's going to be not a vicious knockout the way that Khan was knocked out.
My man Enrique, my man.
But I think that Triple G is going to win. That was my initial reaction and not cherry picking. I was like, wow, this is a good fight.
Well,
he's not a cherry. It's going to be competitive. And if it's a knockout, Golovkin is going beyond expectations from, people like me.
Let's get through these topics, right? Before opening up these phone lines. So, I mean, again, since everyone was afraid, I think this is a cherry pick. This guy's fucking 147-pounder. They call Canelo a cherry picker. He's no different. I mean, it is what it is. Is it going to be like a good fight on behalf of Kell Brook? Yeah, because he gets to, dare to be great. The same thing I said about Rosado a bunch of years ago, right? He was daring to be great. Everybody's daring to be great. There's a nice fat check attached to that, though, too. So, they're daring for a reason. But we're talking about Golovkin, not Kell Brook. But that being said, Canelo did it. So that's why Triple G can do it.
I hate when you say that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Triple G can do it if Canelo just did it with Khan. There's no difference there.
I think the thing is, though, because a lot of people, as I said before, a lot of fighters are avoiding Golovkin. It's difficult to say. I mean, he even tried to get the Eubank Jr. fight. I know that didn't happen for not for his fault, but middleweights are avoiding him. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like his options are limited. It's a big money fight for Golovkin as well.
Let me ask you something, because there's some audio. I don't know if I cut it or not, but there's audio of him saying, "Oh, Eubanks didn't want the fight, so K2 gave us 24 hours. 24 hours later, Kell Brook took the fight." So like, they didn't contact fucking Daniel Jacobs, who has TBA lined up. They didn't offer him a bunch of millions of euros, right? Like, what are you talking about? They went straight from Chris Eubanks to Kell Brook. They didn't shop around the rest of the 160 pounders that's out there.
Do you honestly think if they offered Daniel Jacobs a fight right now, he'd take it? Because hasn't he made negative responses with regards to wanting to fight Triple G previously? I might be wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? Realistically, Nez, I understand what you're saying, but in all honesty, would Daniel Jacobs have taken that fight? I love Daniel Jacobs, but would he have taken that fight? Who stepped up to the plate? Kell Brook.
I like that question. Would Daniel Jacobs take that fight?
No, he literally just called them out. Everybody's seen it. They're writing articles about it. He literally just called them out like 3 days ago.
Anyone can call it out, but sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
Did they send him one? No, they sent it to fucking Kell Brook.
How do you know? Was you at Eddie Hearn's fax?
Because he's a fucking cherry.
Was you at Eddie Hearn's fax machine?
Yeah, you called Danny Garcia fucking cherry picker, right? This is 2 divisions underneath, just like Danny.
In all seriousness, basically, Golovkin's got no one to fight. Nobody wants to fight him.
Danny went to 135. He didn't.
Nobody wants to fight Golovkin because he's a straight beast. The only person who stepped up is Kell Brook right now. Let's be honest.
And he did. I don't know why you're making this a Kell Brook thing. It's not about...
Well, I'm making it a Kell Brook for him because he's half of the topic of the show, Nesta Gibbs.
Listen, Kell Brook is a god. He is the one attempting to slay Goliath, okay?
Well put.
We're not talking about Kell Brook. Kell Brook isn't wrong. Kell Brook is doing what Amir Khan tried to do, what Gabriel Rosado tried to do, what fucking Sugar Ray Leonard did.
That's what I'm thinking. It's all that he's trying to make those moves that they've done in the past. I know it's not. Oh, I know what.
So is it about Triple G saying this is an easy fight? Let me grab this cherry.
Let me talk because it ain't fair. I mean, come on. This guy runs around here.
You're serious?
Runs around here talking about he's the pound-for-pound middleweight of the world. When's the last time you really fought a middleweight, though? Or how many middleweights have you fought? Like, Boxing MD texts me, right? And I love that everybody has my number but when this shit happened, everybody was hitting me up through social media, text and everything, right? Boxing MD hits me up. Guess what he said? So you can see fanboyism at its best, but I get called the dick rider, right? He texts me and says Triple G finally got his big fight.
Right.
So
this is my same thoughts.
This is a big fight, a non-pay-per-view fight, a HBO regular fight.
I think so.
That's why you casual.
And I think that a lot of people like me are going to tune in on HBO that night. A big number will appear the following week or so, whenever they.
I do think with regards to what you're saying, Nez. I do think, with regards to what you're saying, in the last, I think it was the last show before, Nez did make a good point, right, with regards to the Triple G. The fact that he hasn't faced, people would say, the top elite level middleweights, which is only a couple, if you want to call them elite. It's hard for people shouldn't necessarily jump on the bandwagon because we haven't seen anything can happen in boxing. He could go up against Jacobs, who's got power and can box, and it could be a tough night for him. We haven't seen him at that level. So yes, there could be hype train excitement over Triple G. There could be people building him up to be a little bit more. I'll admit, as a Kell Brook fan, perhaps possibly that's what I'm doing. But even looking at Triple G as a fighter, you can honestly see the classness. I understand what you're saying. We can't predict these fights before they happen. Well, we try to. We can't say he's the best until he's fought the best, but he is the effing best middleweight, man. Let's be honest. He's the best middleweight. Anyone at 160, 168, most people will agree that Triple G is going to take him out. It's only when we get to higher weights and Ward kind of levels.
Yeah,
so
sure, Wingy. We'll just call him the best middleweight without him actually fighting everybody.
What I said was we can't call him the best middleweight until he's fought everybody. That's what I just said.
Wingy, you know Kell Brooks is an attraction, right, in the UK, right? And what was the name of that stadium I was trying to call it? The 2 Arena or the
O2 Arena.
The O2 Arena, right? Versus the drama show. This is not a shit show. It's a drama show. The guy's coming to fight. Kell Brooks is competitive. He fights. You said it yourself. He's a calculated timing fighter.
Is that pressure to me?
Golovkin is coming to fight. Golovkin knocks people out, and let's see if this happens on September 10th. Will it be a knockout? It's going to be a drama show. Yes, indeed.
Was that your impression of Wingy?
Yeah, remember he was like, he calculates, he thinks he's not a slow guy.
We got one saying that he's not a fucking cherry picker, and it is going to be a drama show. And his initial reaction, you loved everything about this fight so far.
I think Eddie Hearns did a hell of a job. He showed he's the golden boy of the UK, the top ranked, the Lou DiBella and the PBC.
Yeah, well, a lot of people in awkward positions now because it's been cool. You guys might not know over there, but in the UK, it's kind of cool to hate on Eddie Hearn. So if you're a hardcore if you're a hardcore sort of like boxing fan in the UK, it's cool to hate on Eddie Hearn. I don't understand why some people do, but it's cool to go over the top and hate on Eddie Hearn. Now, a lot of them are going to have to eat their words. It's going to be very interesting for me in the morning because I'm taking a trip up somewhere boxing related tomorrow to listen to those podcasts and those YouTube channels just to hear how they react. I think Eddie Hearn's done well in this particular occasion. He does deserve credit.
So you're calling it a drama show?
Drama show indeed. Here he goes with the jab.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying.
Here he goes.
Okay,
You backstepping. Come on.
Yes.
That's right. Listen, and in your case, Wingy, I can't even fault you for that because it's going to be in the UK. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people show up for this fight. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm horrible with the Atlas. So how close is Kazakhstan to you guys?
I don't think it's close. It's not that close, bro. It's not that close. No.
I mean, airplane though, is it something like Vegas for us? Like for Vegas, for me, is like 4 hours.
I'd have to look on the map, mate. I can't lie.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys come out anyway, right? I mean, James.
We'll come out. We'll go out. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I'm pretty sure. How many does the O2 hold?
That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I'm guessing around 20,000, but I'll need to double check that.
I'm gonna be like the hater on the show, right? Because we got 2 drama shows, 2 saying that Golovkin's not cherry picking, 2 people happy about their initial reaction.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go to you, Ness. Right? These are 2 sexy names, man, in boxing right now.
2 sexy names.
Yes.
Kell Brook, who's been on a fucking 3-year hiatus since winning the belt.
Who's been in conversation within those 3 years till current day and coming back.
Oh, can I?
The reason he's been in conversations because people been wanting to see him fight somebody.
Right.
So yes, Wingy, yes, he is fighting someone, but it took 3 years. But he's fucking fighting a beast.
You sure
right,
he fought last year, man?
That's what I said.
All I want to say is though.
I said no because I have to keep repeating it because these guys got short-term memory. That's why I said, listen, Kell Brook's a god right now.
And on that last show, when I was taking the bullets for Kell Brook, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but about 3 or 4 callers said, a lot of people said, oh look, Kell Brook, a lot of his fights haven't happened. Why haven't they happened? Negotiations have broke down. The Chavez fight broke down. There seems to be a pattern with Kell Brook. Why is there always this pattern? About 3 or 4 people said that, implying that Kell Brook is a ducker. So those particular people who said that, now that he's facing Gennady Golovkin, I want to hear them call in.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, Wingy.
Yes, brother.
It is a drama show. It is a drama show, and the reason it's a drama show is because, like Casual said, Brook's name has been mentioned for a bunch, you know, and for him to finally, you know, like saying it out loud, I convinced myself. It's like, yo, we've been wanting this dude to fight somebody, and when he finally steps up to fight somebody, man, he's really fighting somebody. This is somebody.
That's what we do in the UK. That's what we do. Martin Murray takes those challenges. Matthew Macklin. I'm not gonna, like most fighters, obviously, but we're not a nation that is gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna fight this big fighter. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah, but also what needs to be said is this. This is like the Mayweather syndrome, right? You lose to Mayweather, it doesn't matter. It didn't hurt Roberto Guerrero. It made him better. It made him more marketable. He made more money. It didn't hurt Victor Ortiz. When Pacquiao beat Bradley, it didn't hurt him. It never. When you lose to a guy like that you're supposed to lose to, it doesn't hurt you. Khan got knocked out flat. It didn't hurt him.
And Khan's also making positive noises towards Kell Brook because your point is very valid. You're exactly right. All of a sudden, Khan, who hates, well, I can't say hate, but Khan, who really doesn't like Brook, is now saying, I believe he's saying, somebody's told me, I haven't seen the tweets, but I believe he's saying positive things like, yeah, Brook is brave, because he knows already exactly what you just said then, Nez. When Brook goes up against him, he's the favourite, Golovkin's the favourite, obviously, Brook's most likely to lose, right? So that will just set up a big fight between Brook and Khan because Brook's profile would have raised up. So I see what you're saying. Regardless of the outcome, I think the Khan fight will probably be there now. Just off the name of Golovkin alone.
Listen. If he loses, it's like, so what? We both lost to middleweights.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Kell Brook still gets to say, maybe you should do it in his voice. You know, I still fought the tougher fighter.
Very important point you made there. If Kell Brook loses.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God. Wingy. What are you saying, Wingy?
I'm just saying, you know.
Drop the F bomb.
We do need to get to calls, so I'm going to go ahead and say I'm picking Gennady Golovkin. This is my initial pick based off the announcement. Wingy, since you're like, I mean, are you making that your official?
Yeah, you guys can say I'm doing a rope-a-dope now because that pick will come on the show.
Me too. But
come on it. I can't believe that the two of you need to wait.
No, my initial thoughts were that Gennady Golovkin's gonna knock him out.
Yo,
then I don't want to believe that because this guy Kell Brook has a jaw, doesn't he? He has a chin. Yes
He
or
does.
no?
160 against Golovkin. That's the issue.
What weight does he walk in around? What weight he walks around?
He is big. Yeah, he is.
And then what weight does he come into the ring at fight night?
Hey, stop! You sound more and more like a casual. What the hell is wrong with you? It's Gennady Golovkin we're talking about.
Yo.
Are you seeing the faces that regular middleweights are making?
The faces, yeah. Curtis Stevens, woo! He done the Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody makes the face. Disrespectful. Listen,
He's big deal. He's big fighter.
Yo, well, that's why this is the boxing voice. I hope someone feels just like me and now is convinced off of Nesta's rebuttal. I'm still not gonna pick my winner either.
Nesta Gibbs, I got a surprise in store for you, mate. Just wait.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Kell, but listen, we're gonna go ahead and open up these lines. What the hell's going on with Skype? These guys keep falling off over there. I don't know.
Somebody named UK Casual Fan. Shout out to them for being inspired in the chat.
You inspired them, mate.
Oh no, they're not on. Okay, everybody is on Skype. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my boy. He's been on there the longest, even though they've been dropping on and off. Dropping the ball.
No, I'm not. What's good, man?
Fahim, what's going on, baby? Talk to me. We got questions to ask every caller. What was your initial reaction?
This is some bullshit. My initial reaction. This is some fucking bullshit. I was pissed off. Some bullshit. You gotta be politically correct. I don't. This is some bullshit. And all the Triple G fanboys, y'all know it's some fucking bullshit. If you can't find nobody in your own division to fight you, then usually you're supposed to move up to challenge yourself. You can't get fights in the middleweight, so you pull up somebody in the welterweight. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit, and y'all know it is. Straight bullshit. It's a cherry pick. It ain't even a cherry pick. It's a cherry farm. For real.
This is an educational show because I felt totally different. Now I'm starting to lean towards this is bullshit as well after this call.
Even think about it.
Casual fan.
Think about it though. When everybody else cleans out their division or they can't find competition in their division, they move up. They don't move down, B. You don't pull somebody up. That's bullshit, man. You can't call that man great. You can't call him pound for pound. You can't put him on the top 25 of this era for him doing some fuck shit like that. And excuse my language. That's what it is. It's some fuck shit, man.
If you want a street fight, let's go.
You know, with all due respect to the UK and due respect to Kell Brook, but who the fuck is Kell Brook for? To make us want to see him try to prove himself to be great. You want to prove you great? Fight Keith Thurman. You want to prove you great? Get Sean Porter a rematch. And
but surely fighting Golovkin is actually proving he's great because he's at a higher weight than Keith Thurman. Punches harder than Let me finish. We both can shout. Let me finish. We both can shout. Let me finish.
Let my ass get whipped by
surely by going up to 160, that's better and a bit more challenging prospect than Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. They just pointed out, surely. Because you said if he wants to prove to be great, surely he should fight Thurman or Porter. But isn't Golovkin stronger, tougher, and a more dangerous opposition than Thurman and Porter, brother? Yes or no?
Yes, but and it's a
thank you very much. Continue.
It's a big ass butt after that. That kind of stinks up the whole room when that bitch walk in. The big butt is when he loses to Golovkin, everybody's going to say, oh, well, it's Golovkin, and that's what it is. But if he loses to Thurman, he loses stock. If he loses to Porter, he loses stock. If he would have got his ass kicked by Vargas, he loses stock. And that's the real truth.
Damn, Fahim. Yo, I just switched the whole other side. I like my butts BBW. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fucking call, baby.
Yo, you just slam dunked the whole fight.
This is why this show is special because, look, he think I'm being politically correct. No, I'm just not a fucking hypocrite. Like, we let Khan do it. But that was a beautiful call. Beautiful. Let me see who else is.
And the new.
No, Joey still got to defend his title. That's Joey. He won.
Fahim killed that. All my answers are now different.
Joey got to defend it, but hey, it's Joey's belt. All right, so I'm gonna
just very quickly. Is he still online? Because the thing is, I understand what he's saying about the stock. That is very true. But at the beginning of the conversation, which I don't know if people remember or not, when you asked me, saying you actually said yourself, is this a good fight for Brook with regards to when he loses? People aren't really going to care. That's why I said yeah, because that's going to make the Khan fight. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate, yeah, of course he's not going to lose stock, but the caller said in particular he's not challenging himself. He should face Thurman or Porter. Ridiculous. He's facing Golovkin. So whether our points meet in the middle or not, I don't know. But to say he's not challenging himself, he should face. Of course, Golovkin. Everyone's going to say Golovkin's a harder hitter and better fighter, a more dangerous opponent than Thurman and Porter.
I agree with
the weight class.
I agree with you on that. That you know, this is the tougher fight. So Fahim.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But on black and white, it's not because of the Mayweather syndrome. You know, you lose to Golovkin, it's okay. But listen, you can't take it personal just because you're the.
I'm not taking. I'm responding. You told me to respond. You said
he's counterpunching.
I'm doing what you told me to respond, brother.
I don't know. Hey, listen. I don't know.
Mr. Gibbs, don't make me. Nez.
Killer Priest, listen to the words. Killer Priest.
Killer Priest.
I don't know.
Listen to the words.
I don't know if you see in the chat, but they're saying that Wingy's on the ropes again. I'm just trying to watch out.
It's okay. Wingy's doing good.
Of course, man. It's an American show, of course.
Wingy, you're looking good from ringside right here. You looking real good.
Larry, talk to us, Larry. We want to know what was your initial reaction to the announcement of Kell Brook, Gennady Golovkin.
Initial reaction was, I hate this fight. This is, as high as I've been on boxing in the last few months, this is the problem with it. This fight, the Canelo Khan fight, get in the way of fights that would boost boxing and build it up. Because of this, we're not getting Golovkin and Eubank. Because of Canelo Khan, we didn't get DSG and Khan rematch. We didn't get Golovkin. We didn't get him versus Canelo. These fights, these whack cross-weight class fights, mess-up fights that would actually build, be interesting, and be entertaining fights. So my answer to that is can't stand
it. Is Golovkin cherry picking?
On that note, no, he's not, and here's why. I heard somebody earlier, I think it was you, Ness, compare it to, hey, Oscar did it, hey, Floyd did it. Everybody and their mama wanted to fight Oscar because you wasn't going to get knocked out and there was a big check attached to it. Everybody and their mama wanted to fight Floyd because you ain't getting knocked out and there's a big check attached to it. Nobody wants to fight Golovkin. Nothing like that.
That's not
nobody at 160. Nobody at nobody nowhere. Danny Jacobs didn't want none. Sergio didn't want none. Canelo didn't want none. Cotto didn't want none. Billy Joe didn't want none. Completely different situation. Gennady Golovkin is it at 160. Nobody wanted none. He went for the high-profile fight. I don't like it. I don't condone it. Yes, he's going to knock Kell Brook out. Yes, he's going to hurt Kell. But he had his mind made up, in my opinion. I'm going to the UK. I'm getting some exposure. I'm setting up my home base there. for the future Billy Joe Saunders fight, for the future James DeGale fight, and somebody gonna fight. If Eubank don't want it, then it might as well be Brook. I don't condone it, but this bull about it's the same as Canelo Khan. Come on now.
Good call. Because the reason being, when I'm a passionate guy, so when someone comes passionately, I'm going to respond that way. But this caller now, sorry, I forgot your name. My apologies. Is putting it across in a very clear, concise way, and I'm actually hearing him at the beginning, even though he can understand why Golovkin's doing it. At the beginning, he said this isn't a good fight. Whereas me, I'm excited, so that's where I can acknowledge it is I can feel my UK bias inside because I'm excited, but I'm getting the feeling, the general feeling from you guys is this isn't a good fight. So obviously it's going to cloud me, and I hold my hands up to that. Good call, man.
Good call, Larry. Larry, we got a few other ones quickly. I mean, obviously you're already saying Canelo did it so Triple G can do it himself. Is it a drama show or a shit show in your opinion?
It's drama and it's the other thing too. It's both of them at the same time.
And off this initial announcement, who are you picking? Brook versus Golovkin.
Oh, Triple G by knockout. A little later because Brook does have skill. I'm thinking around 6 or 7 he goes down.
Damn, you gave a welterweight 6 or 7. All right, Larry, thank you for participating and calling.
That was a good call.
Out to Skype. Hold on 1 minute, guys, because we got something special. This guy's been interacting with me on IG for some time now, and he's calling all the way from Singapore. So he's like blackface, right? You know, blackface always says to anyone listening to past, present, or future, this guy's in the fucking future right here. So he's skipping some people on Skype, so don't be hating on him. Angel Marquez, if you're driving, put your windows up. If you're on speakerphone, take yourself off. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and play this first time intro, right? And you introduce yourself. Let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, man. My name is Angel, not Angel. Angel sounds, I don't like how that sounds.
It's like Jesus and Jesus, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's Angel Marquez. So yeah, thanks
Bienvenido.
for taking my call.
Listen, first of all, I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for calling in live from another time zone, and we truly appreciate it, man.
No, yeah, man. This is what I do because right now it's in the morning, right? So I'm heading to work, and this is what I do every show. I listen to it when I'm heading to work. So it's great, man. Thank you for the show. It's unbelievable. I tell all my friends that they love boxing. Boxing is big, people like boxing here, man. And I tell everybody to listen to the show, and so far I've only heard good feedback. Everybody loves it. So keep up the good work, man.
Angel, where you calling from though? I missed that part.
Singapore.
Singapore. Oh shit, you sound like you from Argentina or something like that.
No, I'm from Venezuela. I'm from
Venezuela. Oh, okay.
I live in Singapore.
Oh, nice.
All right, Angel, your initial reaction when you found out about this Kell Brook taking on Gennady Golovkin?
Man, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. But like the previous caller was saying, you can't really say much about it because nobody wanted to fight Triple G, So I could sit up here and say, oh, Triple G is cherry picking, or he's taking on a smaller fighter, but it is what it is, right? Nobody wanted to fight him at middleweight, and I would love to see him against, one of the Charlos or Andrade or somebody like that, but none of them want to fight him. So, there's nothing you can say about it. I'm just excited because I like watching him fight. And Kell Brook can fight, so, but obviously, like the other guy said, I don't think he's going to go over 5 rounds.
Right, all right. So, do you consider this Golovkin cherry picking?
I think so, man. But like I said, I can't really say it because nobody else wanted to fight him, right? But it is cherry picking, man, like big time. Like it's like two ways above him. It's gonna be way too much. But it would be better if you could have move up then. Nobody wants to fight you, then move up, go to 168. But the problem is there is nobody at 168 either. So for him to be like a a good competitive fight, he will have to go all the way to light heavyweight.
That's what I said as well.
Yeah, I mean, super middleweight. I mean, who's he gonna fight? Badu Jack, who can't even beat Lucian Bute. I mean, there's nobody there, man. There's just nobody there. So I mean, I also understand Triple G if he's not ready to go to light heavyweight, then that's okay. But yeah, this is man. I had just one question, man. This has nothing to do with this Triple G fight. I wanted to know, like, you guys, hardcore boxing fans, what do you guys think about my guy from Venezuela, Edwin Valero? You remember him?
Yes, I remember him, of course. Yeah, man.
He gave Antonio DeMarco his first loss on Showbox.
Yeah, he knocked his ass out, right? Just, after he elbowed him, broke his, big cut in the forehead, he still knocked him out. That was so sad because I watched him live in Venezuela when he fought against, and I can't even remember the name of the guy, Mexican guy, but yeah, man, I was really high on him.
And obviously the question everybody asked was how would the Pacquiao fight, how that would have gone.
Yeah, no, or if you think that he would have had, enough to be competitive at that level, because obviously Antonio DeMarco is not at that level, right?
Of course, yeah.
You guys think that if he wouldn't have gone crazy, he would have done some decent thing, maybe not beat obviously Pacquiao or Mayweather, but just be competitive, right? Make it to that level. Put Venezuela on the map.
He would have did it, but isn't Linares is Venezuelan, right?
Yeah, well, he's a different fighter, man. He's like the new type of fighter. Like,
and Linares is obviously going up against Crolla in the UK, so I don't think we want to upset the caller with regards to that. We're talking about that fight, brother.
No, but the thing is, he's different than Linares. He doesn't attract people like Valero, man. Like Valero was gonna be big time. Linares is like the new wave
it was
of
different
fighters
styles. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. The new Linares is like the new style where everybody wants to be politically correct and they wanna act like the nice guys. No, Valero didn't give a fuck. He was a fighter. He was ready to kill people. That's why everybody loved watching him. But that's why I don't think Linares can get to that level. But like you said.
Angel, te voy a llamar Angel because that's what you want, but we got a shitload of callers. I know that you're calling from Singapore, but this show is on fire right now, so we got to keep it moving.
Thank you so much,
man. Thank you for calling in, brother.
Yes.
You put us on the map, literally. Thank you. We're going to go back out to the phone lines. We got Jermaine from Louisiana. Talk to us. What's your initial reaction?
What's going on there?
Jermaine, we got no time for small talk. We need your initial reaction.
My reaction, I threw some at the fucking wall, bro, and broke the glass, bro. I can't believe this shit, bro. Listen, bro, we over there talking about there to be great shit, dude. Come the fuck on, dude. This is a money grab on Kell Brook part. That's all it is. He got pissed off because the money with Vargas, he wasn't making that much, and he just did it. He's basically what he doing is selling his oath, just like Charles Martin sold his belt. Exactly what he doing. He's selling his oath. Because me personally, I wanted that older to stay in the welterweight division and grow from there. I wanted it. I think he could have beat Vargas, and then it would be him and Errol Spence, a great fight coming up next, and then Bill for the winner of that go against Keith Thurman, and then the Garcia winner. That's what I was hoping for. But this is what Kell Brook doing. He want to grab twice. He want to dip twice. Take that loss to Triple G, which he don't take it easily, and then go back to what the way say, all right, I'll fight Khan or I'll fight the winner. No, fuck that, bro.
So you give him no respect at all. Just talking from a physical standpoint, take aside the money. You give him no respect at all, physically in the ring, for taking on Golovkin.
Listen to me. He only fought on his 36 fights. He only fought one top 10 fighter.
Of course, but I didn't ask you about his resume. I'm saying, do you give him any respect for physically taking on just the physical prospect, just the physical prospect of getting in the ring and taking on Golovkin? Do you give him any respect for that at all? That's what I'm asking.
All right, let me answer that for you. Out of his whole 36 career.
So I've asked you a question twice, and you're on the ropes.
Listen, let me answer it.
Well, answer it then.
He only fought Porter on a split decision. So nothing in his entire history I'm the one that said all these big fights that he tried to make, he eventually get out of it. Nothing in his time history showed that he was willing to step up. The only reason he's stepping up right now because he got $4 million attached to it, which I'm not knocking. Do get some money. I'm not hating on it.
Cool, I understand that. So yeah, I understand that. So I'll ask you for the third time: do you actually respect him for physically getting in the ring with a fighter like Golovkin?
You can't do that. You can't do no more respect from getting in the ring with Golovkin.
Okay, that's all I asked you.
Go down to the bottom line. You can't do no more respect the fighter from getting in the ring. I can't do no more do that. But I want to say this about Triple G. Triple G could have, look, bro, Laura been down there jumping rope, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Laura been jumping rope, singing, hey, this me, pick me, over here for the longest, bro. He just dived all across the 154 division, screw everybody in the 154 division, and brought a guy two divisions down. That don't make no sense. Even I respect him to do what Andre Ward did. Now that what you call dare to be great. Andre Ward went up and gonna accept the challenge of
We agree there. We agree there.
175.
Agree.
GGG went to Canada and took on Butte, which would have been a bigger fight to me. It would have been a bigger fight in Canada, just like it being in UK. Canada, GGG and Butte in Canada would have been a huge fight. In Canada, it would have been good down here, but the numbers would have been great pay-per-view wise in Canada. He could have went that option. Could have fought a Darrell brother, to pick up like the 168 division. But no, the guy fucking picked Kell Brook, a guy who ain't have nobody on the top 10 person on his whole resume. It's Porter, which you had a split decision with. This bull, this whole fight stinks, but this one stinks. And what make it bad, K2 talk bad about Canelo from doing it. And on ES News, they got a video where Golovkin said, "Nah, I won't fight Kell Brook because he's too small for me." He said the guy's too small for him. But yeah, he gonna do this. Man,
no, I actually agree with you. That's what I'm saying. If I take out if I put aside my Kell Brook pom-poms, obviously I'm a fan. Just like you guys, when there's a fighter in your state or where you live around your area, you're a fan of that fighter. If I take that aside, I admitted listening tonight, it is quite sobering for me because hearing everybody say it's a cherry pick actually shows that my UK bias is probably even more than I thought it was. Because I'll be honest, cherry pick didn't come across my head. I thought obviously he's picking a fighter from below him, but I can see that what you're saying, and I'm actually agreeing with you guys. I can understand why you're saying that. So it shows me that my UK bias is quite heavy, but with regards to the fight, technically, I'm still going to have my opinions. But just as long, I want to clarify the fact that we're going to give, Brook's doing it for money. Obviously, he's doing it for money, family money, but he's going up against Golovkin. It's not like he's going up against Danny Jacobs or he's going up against Billy J. Saunders. He's going up against Golovkin. That's
which are two good fights, both of those.
Of course. But it's Golovkin, a different prospect.
All right, listen.
The fight which other middleweights are running from.
Flurry's being thrown.
Show is crazy. Skype is crazy. A lot of international callers. Jermaine, I'm going to let you finish up, but you have ranted longer than anyone else is going to be able to rant because there's far too many callers, and I want to get to everyone, so I'm going to break out the stopwatch starting now.
I'm going to speak less. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm going to break out the stopwatch, all right? Jermaine, finish up so I don't be rude.
All right, bro. I appreciate y'all. Great show tonight. All I want to say this closing remark is, don't throw away Ricky, you said a lot that everybody's afraid of Golovkin. That's not true, really. That's not true. They really didn't offer anybody a fight. They don't offer people a fight. You put money where your mouth is when you want to get somebody to fight. I don't see nobody getting offered. You don't see no offer coming to Jacob. You don't see no offer coming to Laura. You don't see no offer coming to none of the Charlos. You just hear that everybody's scared. So start saying that shit. Until we see somebody say, "Nah, I don't want to sign that contract," yeah, that's when we'll brag about it. But nah, I ain't hearing this shit. Let's see this. Let's see it. Paper and pen. What the money is going to be like in this fight. Thank you, Nils, for taking the time to let me through the show.
All I'm going is by previous words that Jacobs have said and previous inclinations, which I've watched in interviews with regards to Golovkin. I'm only going on previous thing that I've saying where he didn't really seem too up for the fight. That's all I'm saying. And as soon as obviously he heard that the Chris Eubank fight at the time he thought was going to happen, as soon as we heard that the Chris Eubank Jr. fight at the time he thought it was going to happen, that's when we heard Jacobs kind of mentioning Golovkin's a little bit.
The caller killed that call too, man. Made me shift a little bit.
Yo, what was that? SWV that had that song like that, Enrique?
Which
What
one?
song? What song, Ness?
Don't take it personal.
I'm not. I'm just.
Yo, he's not taking it personal.
I'm amped up today, baby. It's Brook.
He's team.
What's that?
Thank you. This is my present for everybody. Thank you, my fans.
Yo, let me go out to Skype. We got so many people. Let me see. It's Score Zazy.
Oh shit.
Yo, Nash, you gonna skip me from somebody from Singapore? Shit, I sing poorly too. Damn it.
Scorsese, because you shitted on the Porter Thurman fight.
I sing.
Oh, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. You can upset him. Don't bring that up.
Hold on, Scorsese. So you don't want me to get to this guy so that the world knows that we made it all the way to Singapore before his connection drops.
I told you I sing poorly too, man. It don't matter, man.
What was your initial reaction to this crazy fight?
I just want to know, like, if Sky Sports was really in the sky, would it be close to heaven? And then, like, Kell Brook wouldn't have that far to walk after the fight or some shit like that. Cause like he should just put on like a cop suit in Dallas or something. You know, he kind of dead meat, brother. It ain't gone now.
That's fucked up. Don't say that, man.
Nah, I'm for fucked up person though, you know. So I just gonna keep it real. Like it's OV. Like he should name his training camp "Good Boy in Training." He should put that on the back of his pants in bright red letters. And it is a cherry pick from Triple G. He could have made the same pay-per-view with James DeGale. Same Englishman, same promoter. He could have made a pay-per-view with James DeGale.
So it's a shit show to you.
What'd you say?
It's a shit show to you, not a drama show.
Yeah, Kell Brook more suited for a romantic comedy out there hugging he was doing with Sean Porter. I think they could use Kenny Porter blueprint. They could use Kenny Porter blueprint. That should get a drum too. You know I like to troll Kenny, but I had another point. You know Kell Brook be dropping out all these damn fights and shit. Eddie Hearn really gonna make me believe that this dude signed a contract in one day. The same Kell Brook that drop out of every fight. They've been working on this shit for months, man. Kell Brook been in the loop for months. They playing games with people.
Yo, so you saying that Eddie Hearn?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You didn't mean to push that button. I know. Go ahead and tell me. Right?
Of course, you saying that Eddie Hearn is lying, right?
Yeah, exactly. You going to the dude who drop out of every bit fight he ever been in except one. Every time his name come across something, and every time negotiations fuck up, is him. He signed a contract in one day.
Yeah, but Scorsese, like Wingy said, doesn't fighting fucking Triple G trump everything?
No, because he gets a pass when he lose. Now look, if people say we ain't giving his ass no pass, the IBF say, hey, we gonna have to get that belt up off you since you want to go fuck around. No, you know it trumps shit. Then if he don't get a pass, he get his belt took. It trump everything. He's trying to be great. But if he looking at, I got my ass beat by a middleweight, don't mean a welterweight could do it. Basically, what I look at, you rather be Triple G good boy for a good, good couple of million in a he bigger excuse than to be Earl Spence good boy. Because it's possible he could have been his good boy. So, drama show, man. Kell Brook shouldn't have a starring role in this shit. James DeGale, maybe. I agree with Jermaine Contreras that,
why you coming at Jermaine for being from the South?
I'm country too. We all that. So shit, like Butte. I agree with Jermaine. Butte.
Yo, listen, you on 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Everybody gonna want that now. Make it fast,
I'm out, man. I'm out though.
All right.
You cannot give me any advice.
Scorsese.
This is a great show, man. This is a great show.
Victor the truck driver from 209, right?
First time caller.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut,
Ray from Stockton.
Ray
with an R.
Yeah, Raymond.
Oh, Ray, what's going on, brother? What's your initial reaction to Kell Brook taking on Gennady Golovkin?
I liked it. I'm a casual fan, and
Support that, man.
Two big names. I like it.
Woo! If I had a coin, I would give it to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to Nez. There we go. We got the coin.
Hey, but listen, at the end of the day, we're giving a coin to a casual. Casuals are supposed to think this is good. So in your eyes, Raymond the casual, Gennady Golovkin is not cherry picking?
I like the fight because it's two big names.
Okay.
But
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Raymond. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Raymond. Listen, so Raymond, in your eyes then, hey, Canelo did it. Golovkin can do it?
and that's another thing. You said this was on HBO, right?
Yep.
For free.
You know, well, it's not free, but it's on HBO.
Yep.
You had everyone pay. Well, a lot of people went out there and paid pay-per-view money to go see Canelo knock out Khan. At least right here, it's on HBO.
At least it's free is what you're saying. Go ahead. You could say it. At least it's free.
Yeah, at least it's free.
Hey, all right.
Great call. Enjoying this call.
In your opinion,
you know,
Raymond,
it's gonna give Triple G that exposure he needs to, you know, go to that next level. And
In the UK.
right now, everyone backs out. No one wants to fight him. So I have no problem with it.
so in your opinion, it's a drama show, not a shit show.
It's a drama show.
All right. And who are you picking, Raymond?
That's no question. Triple G.
All right. Well, Raymond, let me get to some other callers. Phone lines are packed. Thank you
Applaud you.
for definitely
All right.
losing that virginity and being a first-time caller. We appreciate it. We want to see you come back. Really means a lot to us. Thank you. Stockton, California, in the house. Going back out to the skate machine, which is lit up, and it's people from all over. We're going to Dwayne. I never heard of you, so I'm going to give you the first-time caller intro, right? Am I right? Have you ever called in, Dwayne?
No, it's the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
Yeah, this is Dwayne from England, UK.
Initial reaction, Dwayne.
Well, first of all, I signed in on YouTube this evening, and I saw that you had a show regarding Golovkin and Brook, and I thought it was a typo. I thought it was confirmation that, you know, it was going to be Golovkin and Eubank. I was thinking there's got to be something wrong, but then obviously seeing other news on Twitter and everything, that obviously it came through. Initially, I like it. I mean, personally, you know, I'm from the UK. I've seen a lot more of Brook than what, you know, other casuals from maybe from the US have seen. So I know the abilities and the skills that Cal has got. He's not we know Cal's he's not a full-fledged middleweight, but we know he is a very big welterweight. So I mean, I'm sitting on the fence away because I know the fight will be competitive. I think a lot more than what some people may say, especially than what the betting people are saying at this very first moment.
Thank you.
But
You're serious? You're serious?
Right, here we go with the bias sound effects for an anti-Brook call. For a pro-Brook call. Carry on.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, earlier, Wingo, I heard you say people may be comparing it to the Canelo and Khan fight. But I mean, I know this isn't a prediction show, but when the Canelo and Khan got made, we already knew really how the fight was going to play out. We knew, you know, Khan was going to have a fast start, Canelo's a slow, but we know middle rounds. I think everybody made money in that fight because we knew between 4 and if you pick between 5 and 7, you were going to make money that the fight was going to end then. But this fight, I think, is a bit different because we're not too sure on, you know, skill-wise. I personally think that it's quite tight. I think it's quite tight. I don't think Golovkin's seen anybody. I don't think Golovkin's fought anybody with the same skill set as what Cal has.
No, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, that's intriguing, man.
Technically, I know people aren't going to like this, but technically, I actually think you make a good point there with regards to skill-wise. Now, with regards to power, size, and natural middleweights, obviously, Golovkin's faced those. But technically, Brook, I agree with you, is a very good opponent for Triple G, technically. But weight-wise, power-wise, obviously not. That's not the case.
And I'm dreaming of you tonight. This guy's crazy, man. Technically, like so Triple G's never seen nothing like Kell Brook technically, is what you're saying.
Pretty much, yeah. Technically, yeah. I'm not being biased. Honestly, I'm not being biased. I'm trying to think. Technically wise, I'm trying to think.
I think that you are, simply because Triple G has 350 fucking amateur fights, man.
Oh, okay. All right. I apologize. No, you're right there. I forgot about the amateur. Fair enough. You're right there. But I'm just thinking Wade, Lemieux, Monroe Jr., sort of like Martin Murray, Rubio.
You gotta kill me, a motherfucker.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to think. I'm going through Golovkin's opponents and
Why you think? Let me get to this caller. Cali Crown, hold up.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How you doing tonight?
We're good. What's up, man?
Hello? Oh, not much, man. I think it's pretty obvious how this fight came together, though. Like, Eddie Hearn was looking at 2 fights collapsing, so he just pushed them together. I think that's what happened. I think Eubank Jr. has been doing this, if I can steal a line from Jay-Z, don't bark up that tree because that tree will fall on you. He's been calling out GGG for a while. Then GGG says, all right, we'll fight. And he makes outrageous demands knowing it's going to fall apart. And so then when the Kell Brook fight was falling apart, he was just like, here, I'll give you Kell Brook to try and keep his save face, and keep a fight happening.
Yeah, I hear you.
You got to give Kell Brook credit for making the step up, but it's not like GGG went looking for Kell Brook.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. How do you think the fight would play?
And the middleweights have been saying, yeah, we'll fight you, but then we want all these astronomical numbers. I think we really need to start looking at the middleweight division and start calling the rest of them out, because they puff up their chest, and the second, GGG says, all right, come see me, they're like, all right, well, we want, Mayweather money. And it's just not, he's not Mayweather.
Fair enough. Good points.
I mean, am I tripping, or do you guys see that too? They're like, Eddie Hearn had 2 fights falling apart, and he just pushed them together.
I don't think that he pushed them together, because I don't see how this really helps his pockets, right? You went from 2 shows to 1 show.
Right, but he went from 0 shows, because the 2 were falling apart. They weren't going to happen. Right, because you just said,
well, he could have wiggled.
Making all these outrageous demands.
He could have wiggled. He was making outrageous demands, but it's a negotiation, right? He just had a wild card. That's how I look at it.
Right, but they've been trying to negotiate this out for months, and at some point you gotta realize that Eubank and his father are obviously in a position where they're trying to build a brand, because their brand is 0 at this point internationally. It's something in Europe, but in America, we don't really give a fuck about Chris Eubank. And so he's been over there on the internet, with whether it's through any form of the interviews that go on out there, and he says, yo, I'll fight Triple G. Triple G's nothing. And then when he answers the call, all of a sudden, he's wants the world, and he wants control, and he wants this, that, and the third.
Listen.
And it's a classic sign, man. You know when you want to fight somebody,
listen,
and somebody's been talking about fighting you the whole time,
Chris
and
Eubank,
then when you go see them, they're like, man, I ain't really trying to do that.
I want to shoot you right now, caller. Chris Eubank actually came out and said that he hasn't received the contract for the fight with Triple G, and he said he's still waiting to sign, and fighting Brook is a joke. # too small. So Eubank.
Right, of course they're gonna say that though, right? Like, do you believe Eddie Hearn and Triple G, or do you believe just Chris Eubank Jr.?
I mean, I don't know who to believe in this shit. I know that boxing is a drama show.
Oh, right. I mean, I don't think it's going to be competitive. I think Kell Brook will manage a way to work his way around a little bit and stay alive. But I do think it's not nearly as bad as Canelo Khan, because Khan had a glass jaw at 140. What do you think he was going to have in 155?
Jello.
I hear you. Hey, listen, man, we're going to get to some other callers. Cali Crown Holder, thank you for calling in. Everybody sit tight, man. It may seem like it's just taking long. It's just a lot of you. Do not worry. We're doing the best as we can here. Let me go back out to Skype. We got James Grit. Damn, that's messed up, James. I just took your... No, you're there, buddy.
Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Good day, mate.
How's it going?
James.
What up?
Way from Australia. What's going on, brother?
Oh, mate. I couldn't believe it. I woke to a text at 3 a.m. in the morning. A mate from the UK texted me a screenshot of this nonsense, and I kind of was half asleep, and I looked at it. I went back to sleep, and I woke up this morning thinking I literally woke up thinking I had a dream, and then I checked my social media, and it was legit. It's pretty shocking.
So obviously your initial reaction, you were shocked. Is Golovkin cherry picking?
Fucking oath, mate. 100%. 100%.
Hey James, I'm gonna slide in the question I didn't ask any of the other callers because I just want to know: am I being biased with my sound bites every time I ask that question?
Oh, I was going to say no. So predictable, Nez, man. So predictable.
Dude, it's a cherry pick because, like, for one, I don't know the ins and outs of the money in this situation, but I'm led to believe that he's getting offered the same money that Eubank was, which was £4 million. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
$4 million. They're putting £4 million on the table to fight a welterweight. When have they ever put that kind of money on the table for a middleweight or for a super? You know what I mean? Like, you can say no one wants to fight, but I mean, I think the highest money any of his opponents got was Lemieux. Is that right?
I'm not sure on the numbers for the Lemieux fight, but yeah, you are right initially. Yeah, he's getting the same deal as Eubank Jr. I don't know the exact money, but Hearn did say it's the same deal. Yeah.
Actually, they're putting a substantially larger amount of money on the table.
Eddie Hearn said it's the same deal. That all he had to do was he said X all the bullshit that the Eubank wanted.
Yeah.
So that's a good
so
point, man. That's a lot of fucking money. See, casual. You see?
That's $5 million US.
$5 million. Damn.
And he was getting.
Wiggy, how could you not call this shit for a welterweight?
Yeah, listen, I was just actually thinking then, it's actually sobering listening to it. No, it is, because I've seen it from the point of, I'm only looking at it from Kell Brook's point, really. Looking at it from outside of that, I can admit that, yeah, like as I said earlier, there is a bias. I can see why you guys are calling it cherry pick. I'm still supporting my boy Kell Brook. But I'm focusing more on the Kell Brook story. I'm focusing more on the Kell Brook story as opposed to the other side.
And again, if we focus on that, like in the stance of Kell Brook, it's okay. Like he's trying to be great. Like we got to give him that fucking credit.
Against Kell.
Yeah,
but there's another. Yeah, you're right. But there's another side to it which I acknowledge as well. That
it's the other guy. It's the other guy.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Everybody, thank you, my fans.
Is it really a present? Is it?
I think so.
Look at casual. He's still.
I think it's a great gift.
A great gift.
You know, I'm vicious, and when I hit you, you stay hit, you feel it.
That's Kell Brooks. You stay hit, you feel it.
Yeah, but
when I hit you stay hit.
Is a middleweight gonna feel it?
We don't know. We have to wait.
Gennady Golovkin, the one that took all the other punches from all other middleweights that ballooned up to 170-something pounds, 178. Is he going to feel it?
And also, another thing I want to say very quickly, Kaz, I know we've got loads of callers, but very quickly, there's a lot of UK guys actually agree with the American callers that are calling in. So I just want to put it out there, just my opinion, as people know anyway, that doesn't represent sort of like everybody, because I know a lot of UK guys agree with the American guys with regards to this fight. So.
No, listen, man, it's nothing against Kell, but it's Golovkin at his spine.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I was a Golovkin fan. I'm still a Golovkin fan. I just don't understand what he's doing. Listen, James, so it's a shit show in your opinion?
It's a shit show. You know, like, look at what, and I'm nothing against Kell. Like I said, you've got to give it to him for going up, but he's got nothing to lose. He's got a chance to do something great, and he's got a chance to make £4 million. Why the fuck wouldn't he do it? You got to look at the guys who are in the position that Gennady is in, who are offering $5 million US to a fucking welterweight. And yeah, when talks of Ramirez, of fighting Ramirez up at 168, he's like, oh no, he hasn't achieved enough. Well, I mean, has Kell Brook really achieved anything more than Ramirez?
Just quickly, in regards to a question you said earlier, you said why the fuck wouldn't he do it? Well, obviously there's a reason why he wouldn't do it, because it's Gennady Golovkin. We saw the situation with Billy Joe Saunders. He was offered, I believe, Billy Joe Saunders was offered a lot of money, I believe, as well.
Yeah,
he didn't take it. He didn't take it. So.
But what are you
There's
implying?
more legacy though. When you're moving up a division, if it's in your division, you're losing to a guy in your division. When you have the card of being able to say, oh well, I dared to be great. I tried to go up. It didn't come off that well. Bang, you can brush yourself off. Go back, be a super welterweight, be a welterweight, whatever, and there was nothing to lose. If you're a middleweight and you're losing to a middleweight, well, it does affect you more.
I guess I'm just looking at it from a physical standpoint, because obviously when I'm looking at fights, obviously I like to sort of analyse them. So I'm looking at it from a physical standpoint. I respect the challenge, but then obviously if you've taken into account the money and the politics, I can see why people are saying it's a cherry pick. And of course, Brook would have took that fight. What are you shaking your head for, man? What are you shaking your head for?
Because you think you're not taking it personal, but let me tell you what's happening.
Oh, of course I am, because I'm a Brook fan. I admit I am. Of course I am.
Outside looking in, this is what's happening. Every time someone isn't happy with the fight, you feel the need to say something. You don't have to. Like, listen.
Well, I thought I was on the panel to say something. I don't know.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that I'm silencing. What I'm saying is you don't have to defend them versus everybody, because you're going to get it a lot. There's a lot of people waiting to say the same thing.
I know, that's what I said. There's UK people who feel the same. Okay, I understand your point. I'll sit back. I'll sit back.
All the way in Australia. Let's see. I'm gonna skip in here.
I'll sit back. I'll sit back. I'm gonna sit back there. Let the callers do their thing.
Oh man, do you hear this guy now? Jesus Christ! I need a sad song, soundbite right now. EJ, talk to me.
Why you killing UK Wing Chun, man? Yo, UK Wing Chun, hold up, man. Hold your head tight, man.
How am I killing?
You're killing my
you
boy,
guys
bro.
are
I don't you know what's going over here. He's coming yeah, he's holding his opinion and you lot are frying him. So let me bring some clear into the thing, right? From my perspective, EJ Boxing Live over here, right? This is what this whole thing is to screw over Chris Eubank Sr. and Eubank. Eubank Sr. made a video called Perpetuity. He made it on Radio Hymns channel Seconds Out, basically outlining that when fighters make a contract, they retain the film rights. They actually give away their rights as fighters. Now, when you're in the contract, you're talking about the money, the pay-per-view, they want to retain the film rights. Also with, this is just my opinion, by the way, also with HBO, they don't want to give away that. Now, Kell O'Malley, he said before that he would fight Triple G because of Khan messed them around. So Eddie Hearn said, well, Kell's, is available, and Triple G wants a fight, and obviously Vargas is being difficult. Why not make the fight? Basically, it's to mess over Chris Eubank and teach him a lesson that at the end of the day, you're not the boss, we're the boss. When Eubank would be trying to say that we control everything, and the first money that goes to his son, if you think about it, that's just right. The first money from the pay-per-view should go to the fighters. And Eubank was trying to do that, and obviously they're trying to teach him a lesson, and now they're out in the cold. But regards to this fight, I hope Kell knocks the fuck out of him. I'm going with Kell Brook all day. Bias, UK bias like UK Wing Chun. Bias all day. Out.
I wasn't sure where you was going to go with this, EJ, man, but big up to you, man. Big up to you, brother.
Cherry picking, ducking, Lara, and all. I hope Kell Brook knocks him out, and then I hope Eubank and Kell Brook get it on, and then Eubank moves up to fight James DeGale, and that's what was supposed to happen. Triple G's afraid of Eubank Jr. He was on form, bruv. He already beat the shit out of Nick Blackwell, knocked the shit out of the other guy, Dorian. He was on form. Everything was perfect. His weight was perfect. He was going to murder Triple G. I already put my bets down, bruv. I was going to make a killing like I did. Yeah? Listen, I was going to make a killing like I did, yeah, when I put money down on Tyson Fury beating Klitschko. Talk about it, bruv. That's what I knew was going to knock him out. And everyone knew it as well. So I'm trying to say, end of the day, you guys know, Kell Brook, I hope Kell Brook knocks him out. Triple G, you're lucky because Eubank's going to get you.
Notice how you get drowned out, EJ. Would you when you come with a pro Brook opinion?
Murdered Americans, bro. Don't worry about them. Hey, we got your back. EJ Boxing Live, and I'm out. Peace.
Big up.
This show is too crazy. We got some alumni, ladies and gentlemen, so prepare for a treat.
It's Baltimore, gentlemen.
Oh shit.
Shots will not save you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everybody be quiet.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Wood, what it do? What it do?
Woods, I'm already battered, Woods, so don't give me too many jabs or hooks, right?
Woods, I'm in the middle of the ring with you, Woods. Go ahead, I'm ready.
Wood, initial reaction.
got you.
Wood, initial reaction.
Man, it's not what you call a bum fight, but it's bullshit. It's a bullshit fight. It's not cherry picking, but it's not a bum fight or cherry picking, but it's a bullshit because look, how he gonna already sign the contract in 5 minutes when he was already was in a contract with the Mexican guy, right? The Mexican guy, and Triple G was already in contract works with Eubanks. So all of a sudden, in the midst of all that, these two come up and sign the contract. I told you that nigga be smiling too much. That nigga smiling too much. Eddie Hearns and shit. He motherfucker might as well call a nigga Eddie Monster. He always smiling. Motherfucker, man. Call that nigga Eddie Monster, man. Always smiling and creepy ass motherfucker. Hey, I told you not to trust him the other day. Then I wing and I said don't
You
trust
did say that. You did say that. To be fair, you did say that. Don't trust what he's saying. You did say that.
I said he was cooking up some shit, and then all of a sudden he comes up with this bullshit out the clear blue sky. Hey, look, another thing, right? This GGG shit. It was a marketing. See, it's like wrestling, man. It was a marketing. It's a marketing plan, saying that everybody's scared of him. It's marketing. It's HBO, his team. They all get together in the boardroom and come up with everybody scared of him, and that's how he's packaged to the people. And all these dumb motherfuckers keep buying it. Oh, everybody's scared of him. GGG's a monster. He's not no motherfucking monster, man. He's like Hulk Hogan. He's Roddy Piper. He's a motherfucking gimmick, man. He's a gimmick. He's Michael Jackson with the glove, man. He's a gimmick.
Roddy Piper was a bad boy though, man. So come on, Wood.
But he's all of that, man. He's all of that. He's a gimmick. Y'all can't understand. This is business, man. This is big business. That's why they protecting him. Now, instead of going up, now let's say Mayweather come back, right? No, Mayweather not no gimmick. Mayweather his own man. He made himself. He made up money. He made himself who he is. So now say Mayweather come back and say, okay, I'm gonna fight Gary Russell. The same people that's shitting on Mayweather should be shitting on this fight. Say Mayweather come back and say I'm gonna fight Gary Russell. What do you think the fans gonna say? Why ain't fighting that little motherfucker with the little short ass arms? Why ain't fighting this nigga with the short arms? I told you. Cherry picking. Floyd Gay Runner. All this stupid shit. That's all they gonna say. A whole bunch of stupid shit. Is Mayweather come back and fight that's like say Andre Ward say I'm gonna fight Lomachenko or whatever. He ain't no son of God. He's a son of a bitch. Why he's gonna fight that little motherfucker, man? He's not no son of God. He's a son of a bitch. It's like Wilder fight a cruiserweight, man. They'll go off him.
Woods, can I thank you? I got tears in my eyes, Wood. Thank you, man.
Woods, but Canelo did it. Why can't Triple G, bro?
Say that again.
Canelo did it, and we paid for it. Why can't Triple G?
That's right, Wood. Canelo did it.
Yeah, I know. I ain't pay for that shit.
Yeah, but Canelo did it, though. Canelo did it, so why can't Triple G do it?
Yeah, I know. No, Triple G can do it. Triple G can do everything. But y'all already know what the deal is, man. He's a package. He's packaged, man. He's part of the sport. We gotta play along with the. We got a lot of play like we got to play along with the other kids. Like the wrestling real. Like it's like the wrestling real. Okay, Triple G's a monster. He's a monster. Okay, he gonna fight Kell Brook. Only good thing about this fight is I hope they got the same crazy ass, sweet ass fans. I don't want to say what they are, man. This sodomites. They got the same sweet ass fans, and I hope they beat the holy shit out of each other. That's the good thing. I hope they. Hope
so what? What? We got a lot of callers. Let me ask you, drama show, shit show.
Sound like a drama show.
All right, I'm up.
Who wins? Who wins? Triple G or Brook?
The Sodomite win.
Oh God, Brook, man, you always take it.
G.
Is Triple G cherry?
Come up in here saying sodomites, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's cherry picking. He's cherry
All right,
picking. Yeah,
we out.
All right. Yeah.
Let me see. We got. I have no clue how to even say this, but it's your turn on Skype. Mafhofs or something like that.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, mate. Oh, yeah, Ness, you right?
What's going on, brother? Where you calling in
kept me
from?
waiting. Calling from the UK.
The UK.
Yes, man.
Staying up
You
late.
kept me waiting for a while.
Well, you see that people were ahead of you, right?
Yeah, of course.
You
but,
can see that.
yeah, I'm alright with that. But let's go to the boxing.
All right.
Kell Brook, you have to give it to him. You know, he's stepped up. No, you have to give it to Kell Brook. He stepped up, and wish him luck. Hope he wins. But he's fighting the best. You know, he's fighting Triple G. I think this fight won't last 3 rounds. Within 3 rounds, the fight will be over. You know, as soon as Golovkin starts touching Kell Brook, you know, the fight's done. Because Kell Brook is not a middleweight, is he? You know, he's got a small frame, and he's a natural one.
He's a big welter, though, isn't he?
No, he is a big welter, but you know, he's not as good as people say. You know, look at his last fight. He fought Bizier. Previous to that, he fought Jojo Dan, and previous to that, forgot who he was. Bloody hell, he's fought so many bums. But the last fight in
what?
2014.
He's fought what? He's fought what?
He's fought too many bums, hasn't he? Bums.
He just likes the way you say it, brother. It's the accent he likes, man.
He fought bombs.
Carry on with the call.
In 2014, that was his last fight, but I thought Kell Brook lost that fight, you know. And
what? Wait.
No. Come on. You got to start scoring clean punches, bro. You can't score aggression. Carry on.
No. He was hugging too much.
Oh, this guy obviously doesn't like Kell Brook here. You don't like. No.
I wish him luck. No, I'm being
You're not a Khan fan, are you, brother?
No, I am a Khan fan.
Oh, I see. Carry on.
Oh, now we know.
You have to stay loyal.
I see. The call makes sense. I understand.
Yeah, but listen, he's copying what Amir Khan's done. Amir Khan stepped up.
Now it's coming out. I love it. Now he's coming out.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
Canelo's a bigger killer than Triple G. Let me say that now.
Yes.
Canelo is a bigger killer because 25-year-old Canelo.
No.
Yeah, and a 35-year-old Triple G. So let's compare the age. You know, he's fighting a
So, are you already taken away? I know it's a slim chance, but are you already taken away? If in a million years Brook happened to take it on points, are you ready there to discredit him by saying Triple G was old? I told you on the last show.
No. Listen. Kell Brook isn't going to win this fight. I know that for a fact.
I know it's unlikely, but I'm just saying it sounded like you was just getting a little bit of damage control already. I don't know.
Yeah, Kell Brook's skill levels are not that good anyway, you know. If it was Amir Khan fighting Triple G, and if Amir Khan had a good chin, then I'll give Amir Khan the upper hand. You know, I'll give Amir Khan, you know, more favoritism. You know,
fair enough.
With Kell Brook, he ain't got fast hands. All he can do is grab people. You know.
That's I know you're more educated with regards to boxing than that. You can't say all he can do is grab people because he done it in one fight.
We got to keep it moving anyway. Masfab, thanks for calling in. Obviously, we know you're going you know, not for Kell Brook, but
also
actually
Triple G's been ducking Andre Ward, you know. Triple G should have fought Andre
Ward.
Okay,
hey, we need to stick to the topics because there's a lot of callers, so we want to know really quick.
You know,
is he cherry picking? Triple G is.
Triple G is cherry picking, and to be honest, I don't really rate Triple G anyway. He's not that good of a fighter.
Okay, wait. Stick to the script. Your initial reaction when you heard this fight took place, or is it announced?
Bullshit.
Hey, but look, Canelo did it. Why can't Triple G?
Yeah, no. Canelo, he's 25. You have to give that to him. You know, he's 25. Triple G's 35. He's wasting his career. but Canelo is a big star. No. Canelo's a big star in the making.
Bro, I love this call. I love your passion for Amir Khan.
He said he's wasting his career.
I love this call, man. I like your passion for Khan. You defend your boy, man.
Wait, what's your name? Oh my
name's
God.
Muff.
Muff, is it a drama show or a shit show?
It's a bullshit show. That's what it is.
Oh God.
Who you picking, Triple G or
to be honest, I don't really like none of them, but I have to be real here. I'm gonna have to pick that bloody crappy Golovkin. I have to pick him.
All right, Muff, man, have a good night, Jesus. That was a great call.
Funny call, man. Funny call.
Damn, Randall from Tampa, talk to us. Initial reaction, Randall.
Oh my. Man, I couldn't believe it. A friend of mine texted me, but I've been on the phone like shit since 7:45. The Skype the line skippers is out in full effect tonight. International line skippers. But anyway, it's a bullshit fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a real bullshit fight. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't been around the show that long, but this don't take it personal. This don't got nothing to do with Kell Brook. This don't got nothing to do with Kell Brook. He took up and took one hell of a challenge. Okay?
I hear you.
To do with Kell Brook. This topic of Triple G and his opponents has been a hot button issue on this show for freaking years. We've been debating this shit back and forth. Now, okay, he went over there to build his profile. Okay, he went over there to get a nice paycheck. But we've been debating who the fuck is he fought since HBO been pushing this motherfucker down our goddamn throat. Man, I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit, and it don't got nothing to do with Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Eddie Hearn as much as I believe fucking Kathy Duber. I can't stand her. And Eddie Hearn is full of shit. He was negotiating this fight the whole damn time. When the same shit when it was one of those things where like Kell Brook put out months ago he wanted to fight Triple G, right? Around the time Khan went to fight Canelo, he said I want to fight Triple G. So,
yes, you are correct. He did say that, yeah.
But it was one of those things like when Canelo said I'll fight Mayweather at 150 pounds. Okay, they heard that shit. So they held him to it. So now they held Eddie Hearn and Kell Brook to that shit they was talking. And they pulled their card, and now they accepted the fight, but it's bullshit. This don't got nothing to do with them. This got to do with the shit we've been arguing about for 2 freaking years. He's been waiting around. It ain't never been about no goddamn unification. Y'all know it. It never been about no damn unification. He want to make money. In the court. We know this shit. It's plain and simple. But we got stupid ass fans. I got people like Stuart. I make a comment about Triple G competition. I don't even want to say nothing derogatory about the dude. And this motherfucker calling me a faggot online, man. Fuck Stuart. You online? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm sick and tired of this, man. I don't even get mad like this, but it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We've been arguing, and this motherfucker playing all us. Man, I saw the shit. He was sitting on the bed talking about, if I was Canelo, I would do the same thing too. Motherfucker, you supposed to be stepping on Canelo's neck. He wasn't stepping on Canelo's neck. He was cool with it. HBO, K2, Golden Boy, backdoor deals. You remember that when we said, what the fuck is the new fight in Triple G when he just won the title? They weren't going to get Canelo to Triple G.
Randall.
Damn. Lot of passion there, man. Lot of passion, bro.
Damn.
Randall. Listen to the sound of my voice.
I like you, Randall. I like you, brother.
You have to understand that your passion, we appreciate it. Problem is, it's very difficult to hear you because
it distorts the phone, yeah.
Yeah, it distorts. You got to remember, you're still on a call. At least we're on microphones and shit like that. We're coming through mixers, so you got to be a little. At least try talking directly into the phone, but not too much, I guess, because All right.
I'm just going to end with this. You know what I'm saying? We've been debating back and forth. I'm not a person to lose my cool, but we've been debating back and forth about this topic. This has been like, we done had shows about something else, and you be like, oh no, we can't bring up Triple G because we're gonna bring out the doctor, everybody, you know, you got to do, you know, and the show just make a left turn. This is about Triple G and his opponent. This is like the worst freaking opponent that he could pick, and it's no knock at Kell Brook. It's no knock at Kell Brook. Yes, but I do feel like he taking a free loss. He think he get in the ring and he's going to be just as remarkable. And y'all already took my talking points about this is the only thing in the market that's going to make that American fight sellable again. Oh, we stepped up for the UK, the pride of the UK. We stepped up and we're going to do this big domestic fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. We got knocked out at middleweight, but we got heart. That's all they're going to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier in the podcast. I don't know if he's listening, bro. I said exactly what you said, believe it or not.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard, but that was one of the points I had. And it's
Randall, we got to speed it up, baby.
You know what I'm saying? We just hello?
We hear you.
Yeah, I just want to. I think Triple G is a real good fighter. I think Triple G is a real talented fighter. But we've been played. I saw through the bullshit over a year ago. I kept on saying, how long is Triple G going to wait around? It's not adding up. He's talking about unification. It's not adding up. His actions is not adding up. And you got to argue with people online, argue with people on the phone, and it's just been a hot button. It's people coming out defending this fight, and they're not even from the UK. I can understand the UK. I love the UK passion for fighting. I talk about this all the time. Eurobomb do not mean that a fighter sucks. Eurobomb mean that motherfuckers from the UK back their fighters come hell or high water. That's what that means. And they could be not good enough to be on the international level, but they still get that domestic support, stuff that our black fighters, our American fighters don't get at home. So I always respect the European fans. It got nothing to do with Brook. Got nothing to do with that it's going to be a pay-per-view over there. It got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with Triple G. This is a worse opponent than Dominique Wade.
Randall, I gotta, if I don't do it, Randall, you're never gonna stop. Listen, I get you. Everybody's mad, but everybody wants.
We've got loads of calls. I know, loads of calls, man.
Mr. Michael Caparelli.
Hello.
Sorry to keep you waiting, brother.
No, all good. Just calling from Manchester. But yeah. So my reaction when I first heard, I actually didn't believe it. I was on Kell Brook's Twitter and I saw it and I thought this has to be wrong. It's like something out of the Twilight Zone or something. My first reaction, I actually got pretty pissed off. I'm like, why is it so easy to make fights like Canelo vs. Khan and Triple G vs. Brook, but we can't make Brook vs. Thurman and Triple G vs. Canelo? And then I thought, back to after the Khan-Canelo fight, that Triple G is actually a hypocrite. He said after the fight, he criticized, Canelo for fighting Khan, and he's doing the exact same thing. But anyway, also before that song, Monica, Just One of Them Days. Hello?
Yeah. He's talking about Casual Song. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
hey, they say it in the chat. This guy's not from Manchester. You got to come clean. Let him know you're from Australia.
Yo, brother, you going to the Jamie Moore book signing?
I came over for the Fury Klitschko rematch, and then it got postponed.
Oh, right, okay.
So a bit heartbroken about that, but what do you do? Yeah, I'm actually from Melbourne, Australia.
Cool.
But look, thanks for doing the show. You guys have been working around the clock with all these extra shows, so appreciate it, and look forward to many more.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, man. Sucks about Fury, man. We'll talk, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let me see. We got everybody there. All right, now we just got to get 732. You were asking, did I see you? So I did. And I'm assuming this is your first time calling in, right?
No, yo. It's Luke. Jersey. I've been waiting about 2 hours. It's all good.
That's the normal around these parts.
I mean, I called like right when the show started. It's all good. Initial reaction is that this fight is straight trash. Okay? Golovkin, he basically ducked Eubank, and Brook, he basically ducked Vargas. Okay? It's absolutely a cherry pick. But let me just say, shout out to TBV. I love
Brook ducked Vargas, did you say? Sorry, I don't know if I was...
Not just the YouTube boxing team, but you ain't enjoying boxing if you ain't following the Boxing Voice. Ness, pound for pound, the best. I love Ness. He's the voice of reason around here. Now let's get on to the real shit. I think I welcomed Wingy a few weeks ago, maybe not, but he's cool. Love to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I saw, a couple days ago that he can take some blows. So tonight, I'm coming for you.
Let's go. Let's do it. Well, first of all, before you come for me, I'm going to get in a sucker punch, because did you actually say that Brook is ducking Vargas?
All right, let's get to it.
Did you say that, though? Just before we get going, did you say that, though?
Right here, okay?
Did you say that, though?
Caller, you got hit hard just now.
Did you not admit yourself yesterday that Hearn will say whatever he wants? If he's a promoter, he's just going to promote his fighters, right? Whatever he do to make his fights look good. And isn't Kell Brook one of his main fighters that he's invested the most into? Isn't Eubank one of the fighters that went on with Hearn and then he went away with Hearn and then he came back? And hasn't Hearn said on multiple occasions that when fighters fully dedicate themselves to him, that's only when Hearn will actually go out and help them?
That's correct, sir. Yeah.
Multiple times on
Yo, you know what else Hearn said yesterday? That that he has not made $1 off of Kell Brook. That he's heavily invested in Kell Brook and hasn't made $1 off Kell Brook. It's in that same interview from yesterday, from when they were talking about the
exactly.
Vargas
So
and
now
the
he's trying to get.
So now he's trying to collect on
no
that. He's cashing him out. Okay? He's cashing your boy out, Wingy.
I'm just waiting to hear. I'm waiting to this caller to finish because I want to hear about Brook ducking Vargas.
Go to his Twitter. He says he never got a contract. And let me ask you this:
we showed that tweet. We showed that tweet.
And the entire show, Wingy has been saying that everyone is ducking Golovkin, right? But let me ask you a question: hasn't Lara been calling out Golovkin for over a year? Isn't Lara?
He has. Yes. Yeah. No, you are right. You are right. No, you are right. Lara was calling out Golovkin. Yeah.
Hasn't Andrade been calling him out? Hasn't Billy Joe Sanders been calling him out?
I mean, there's a difference to right. Okay, so that example there. There's a difference between calling out and actually wanting to fight. So, for example, Billy Joe Saunders obviously called out Golovkin, but when they give Billy Joe Saunders the contract, he wasn't too keen. So, just to put into clarification what you're saying, people can call out, but taking the actual fight's a different thing. So, I've answered your point. How is Brook ducking Vargas, please? By taking a more dangerous challenge.
Brook is taking no risk in this fight. If he loses, it doesn't matter. He's taking no risk. His entire career, he has taken no risk. There's only one fight where he ever took any risk, and that's when he came over here to beat Porter, and all he did was hold all time. Everybody's saying he's got a big chin. Did he even take any shots in that fight? Because Porter always smothers his shots, and Porter doesn't really even have that strong of a punch. So did Brook really prove anything in that fight?
Of course he did. He proved that he can beat Porter.
Are you gonna say his other fights were like Frankie Gavin? That really told us something about Brook, that makes him the best welterweight?
But in regards to that, I've already addressed that. I've already said I've spoke to Brook himself, said I'm not happy with his opponents. I'm just interested in the style matchup of Usain Vargas, but obviously there's other callers, and I don't want to take up the time, man.
There is a lot of.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to make this a come at Wingy thing. Poor Wingy.
It's cool. No, it's cool. It's cool. I knocked him out with the first blow about the Vargas, so carry on. Yeah, other callers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, we're gonna get to some other ones. Alex Lemon on the chat. What up, baby?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Ness Casual?
What's up, Alex Lemon?
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Loud and clear. What was your initial reaction, brother?
Hey, my initial reaction, man, I'm excited because I did not want to see no Eubank Jr., man, B-level fighter from the UK. Sorry about that, Wingy.
No, you're right. You're right. You go.
Hey, first of all, I want to say, hey, man, I got my tickets. I'm ready for the big fight for tomorrow. You guys haven't mentioned that at all.
What?
My boy Jose Ramirez is fighting tomorrow.
Where?
Jose Ramirez. He's fighting on Uni Mas at 11 o'clock. I got my Boxing Voice shirt. I got it ironed. And I got my tickets. And me and the wife, we're going to go see Jose Ramirez, U.S. Olympian, man.
Man, I'm actually going to see Mario Barrios because he's fighting right here in my state. So this is the first time I get to cover a fight so close to home.
There you go. He's fighting on ESPN, right?
Yep, ESPN.
There you go. That's some fights that we can't let go. You know, we gotta let people know so everyone will tune in. Hey, but my go back to the subject. I'm excited. Let me tell you, Triple G should be after like Brandon, Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders. He should be after that. But like I said, I'd rather see him fight Kell Brook, who has more of a chance than Eubank Jr. So I'm excited about the fight because he's a big-ass welterweight. He has a lot of skills. I'm using the eye test, of course, because he only has one elite fighter on his resume. That's Porter. So, but I'm fucking excited. And is Triple G cherry-picking? Yes, he is cherry-picking, and that's because it's a big-ass payout. We all know that. And my final point is I am not ordering the Canelo versus Liam Smith pay-per-view. I will not.
All right, brother. Let us get to some other callers here. Alex, thank you for calling in as always. We got everybody else here, so we're going to keep going down the line. 650, you're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from?
And man, this is the truck driver, man. I don't like how you think, how you messed up my name with some of the guy, man. What was that, man?
My bad, Victor.
Baby.
My bad, Vic.
Hey, the truck driver, baby. Hey, I also want to say, wing it. I've been saying that shit all day today. Wing it.
Is this in a good way or a bad way? I don't know where this is going to go. Go on, man. I've already got people saying they thought I was white. Go on, carry on.
I respect you more than I respect that other guy. The other guy from the UK, man. Forgot his name. What was it? Something. I can't remember his name, man.
Well, thank you, brother. What do you think of the fight?
Anyway, yeah, about the fight, man. You know what, man? I give it up to Kell Brook, man. You know, stepping up, man. I think he wants to outdo the other guy, the Canelo. I think he wants to outdo him.
Khan.
And fight a better. Yeah, he wants to outdo him, and I don't know, man. I think it would have been better if Eubank would have fought him. I think it would have been more exciting, more shit talking from Eubank. But you know what, man? I'm very happy that Triple G is gonna get paid. You know, it's time for him to get paid pretty good money, man. You know, he's been knocking all these guys out, and man, it's time for him to get paid. And I'm sorry, but I think Kell Brook is going to get knocked out too, man. But he's got nothing to lose, man, and I'll watch it, you know, for sure. You know.
Very quickly, though, I think you make a good point with regard. I know we got other callers, but very quickly, I think you make a good point with regards to Triple G getting paid, because I think he's trying to plant his name here. I think somebody else might point this out as well for obviously future possible 168 fights, Billy Joe Saunders 160 fights. He knows where the money is. So as you said, you're happy about him getting paid. He will be getting paid, and I believe more and more in the future as well over here, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's good, man. You know, I'm glad for that, man. Hey, and Ness, 650, baby. Don't forget that.
I won't, Victor. We got you, man.
All right.
We got you. Don't you worry, man. We got you. Listen, man. It's time.
They're going in. Oh my God! Is this the boxing fan suicide hotline?
Yes. Prepare to kill yourself.
Okay. I was
Initial reaction, Robert Ortiz.
I was taking shit when I read the tweet from Paulie Malignaggi, and I got scared. I want to thank you. Ness, for putting on this emergency show of the Boxing Voice, the emergency episode. I almost whatever hope there was left for me being a boxing fan, I almost gave up entirely until I saw you were going to do a show, which means we could talk about boxing, which is always better than the actual fights that they seem to be putting out these days in boxing, aside from Thurman Porter. And yeah, man, this fight's complete bullshit. Like, come on, this is bullshit. And you guys be talking about Triple G making more money. Come on, man. You don't think he'd make more money fighting a guy who actually is a threat to him? You know, like, wouldn't people pay to watch him fight a guy who has a chance versus a guy who doesn't have a chance? You know, did Canelo make more money fighting Miguel Cotto or more money fighting Amir Khan? Like, I don't know the answer to that question, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it just gives your career trajectory so much more if you actually test yourself. And I mean, but I do want to play devil's advocate to myself on this bullshit fight. Nestor Gibbs, who is the opponent that fans have asked Triple G to fight the most?
Andre Ward?
Over the last couple years. Huh, interesting. What weight class is Andre Ward at?
168 at the time. Now he's at 175.
Huh. So he's a light heavyweight, and they want a middleweight to fight him. And he had defeated the lineal light heavyweight champion of the world and also stopped the lineal light heavyweight champion of the world. And they wanted this middleweight to go up and fight him. But yet, when a champion at welterweight comes along who hasn't proven himself, and then a lot of fans have said Triple G hasn't proven himself and doesn't have an extensive resume, suddenly Kell Brook's not good enough to move up 2 weight classes. But Triple G was good enough to move up 2 weight classes, yet he hasn't proven anything. You see, that's the kind of backwards logic that makes me think boxing fans are just completely out of their fucking minds. So, to me, this dude should not be fighting a guy that small. There's plenty of opponents at or around his weight class. Why he took this fight, it makes no fucking sense. Anybody, dude, anyone. I would take a fucking top 30 fighter over this, dude. This is fucking stupid. I could have taken any top 50 fighter in the fucking light middleweight division. Like everyone's been saying, Lara's been wanting to fight him, Andrade's been asking to fight him. And then people will say, well,
Robert,
you know,
don't
the money
read the
wasn't
chat.
right or whatever. What's up?
Don't read the chat.
I'll tell you a little bit. They're saying you're slow as molasses. I was saying, you know, there's walls that block these fights being made. Some fights aren't made.
Yeah, the walls is stick around for a bigger check.
Right, and this one is that bigger check fight, but
Jeez, man.
but there's people that do not do business with each other.
Let me finish my point, though, is what I was saying is, if they're going to offer Kell Brook fucking, how much money? 4 fucking million pounds or dollars?
5 mil. 5 mil.
$5 million US.
No, that's when it hurt more. I didn't even know he was getting that much.
Erislandy Lara won't take $2 million, you know? Andrade won't take $4 or $5 million. Like,
It probably won't make that money.
offer them that.
Yeah,
type of
well,
money,
that's the
dude.
thing, though.
You're
But that's
gonna
the thing. But that's the thing.
Someone called up and said the packaging. It's the packaging. This is the package fight.
They're gonna sell tickets over there, right? Wingy, how is it that they're gonna get this money? Is it because it's also pay-per-view too? Like Andrade wouldn't sell versus Golovkin in the UK on pay-per-view.
You know
No,
what?
pay-per-view because people are going to go out for Brook as well. Like him or hate him, people are going to turn out for him.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like Andrade, Jacobs, none of those guys that he's saying will take short money. They're not going to get any amount of pay-per-views in the UK. Listen, Robert Ortiz, thank you for calling in, our resident rock star. 724, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, Ness, what's up, man? It's Bruce.
Bruce. Pittsburgh Bruce.
Pittsburgh Bruce.
Yeah, what's up, Pittsburgh Bruce, man?
Oh, this is Pittsburgh Bruce that went hard at me in the last show, I remember.
Yeah, what's up, Wiggy?
What's up, bro? I remember speaking to you. You was first time caller last time, is that right?
Long time listener.
Yeah, first time
TBV partier.
Yeah, I remember because I thought, hey, sounds nice. I like this, Bruce. Then he started going in on the UK. Anyway, carry on.
Well, it's a good fight, though, man. For Kell, it's a bad fight for Triple G. I mean, everyone's touched on every point I was going to make, really. I guess that's what happens when you're the last caller.
Well, yeah, far from
Still value your opinion. Still value your opinion. Go ahead.
Carry on.
Okay. But, yeah, I mean, too many people's hurt Kell Brook already. Carson Jones hurt him bad. Mosley's sparring partner hurt him real bad to the body. Triple G's going to hurt him real bad to the body. And then
so only one person in a professional fight then, really. Okay.
Damn.
What you say, Winky?
Sorry, say that again?
Well, no, I'm just saying the good caller said too many people have hurt Kell Brook. But it's Carson Jones really in a professional fight. So just one person really, but carry on.
Oh, yeah, and then the two people sparring, he's got hurt twice sparring, and then his gay lover with the machete. So he's been hurt quite a few times.
No comment.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. But
I just don't know, man.
That's a
I
big
think about that
mismatch.
Lemieux performance and wonder, like, how is Kell gonna do something?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That jab's going to kill him. But then hopefully Triple G will dare to be great and step up and fight Andre Ward.
Yeah.
We just had that conversation.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Or Canelo would dare to be great and fight Triple G.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That would have happened already.
Yeah. Canelo's going back down to 154. He's got a title shot. Bruce, let me get to some others, brother. Actually, Bruce, is this a drama show, shit show?
Both. It's a drama show for Kell. It's a shit show for Triple G.
Is Triple G cherry picking?
Definitely.
And
Canelo did it.
what are you picking?
Triple G.
All
No
right.
doubt about it.
All right, Bruce. Thanks for calling in.
Hope this next call is a hardcore fan.
503. I think this whole Sway from the Lower Oregon, right?
That's right.
What's
That's right,
going on,
Ness.
brother?
Jose from Lower Oregon. What's up? Yo, what up, Ness? What's up, Casual? What's up, Wingy? Hey,
What's up?
I got a question for Wingy. Is it April Fool's over there in the UK?
It is because Brooks fighting Golovkin.
That was good, Wingy. He went straight to the serious face.
I bet.
Yo, Winky needs some sound bites.
That was like a feint. Like,
Yeah, well, you know it. Yeah. Sorry, go on, caller. Carry on.
Wingy, you seem kind of sad, like the fight's already been over. Man. You seem kind of like down.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I know. We support our fighters over here. Sorry.
Another low blow. Calm down.
I know. Taking shots.
Low the belt, Wingy.
I must be mad to support a fighter daring to take on a great fighter. Sorry, it's the UK. It's what we do. Apologies. Carry on, caller.
Carry on.
Somebody said it's a better opponent than Wade.
No, well, I just want to say, to be honest with you guys, dude, I'm actually excited for this fight, man. When I first, saw it online, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was gonna say, dude, Kell Brook has got some balls. Dude. Kell's got some. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Kell Brook has got some balls, man. He's actually meeting him at the full weight, 160 pounds. So I mean, I got a lot of respect for Kell Brook right now, man. The only thing I hope is that there's no postponement or like any kind of injuries. I don't want to hear this, how he had that Chavez fight scheduled and all of a sudden he canceled it because of some injury, but never postponed it. Like he never rescheduled the fight. Like he just moved on to some other UK bum. But yeah, man, other than that, dude, I just want to be optimistic about this fight. I'm actually super excited. I'm excited as a boxing fan, dude, because these guys, I don't have a dog in the race, so I'm seeing it as a boxing fan. And yeah, man, I'm excited for this fight. I don't see it as to be honest with you, I don't see it as a one-sided fight. I actually do see Kell Brook actually giving Triple G some problems, just knowing that Kell Brook has actually got the speed advantage for this fight because, dude. Triple G is the slowest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like, this dude, he throws the slowest punches, and everybody's always scared. And plus, this fight is going to be in the UK, and it's free on HBO, so I'm fucking excited, man. I'm excited. I can't wait for September 10th. And, and Ness, do you have a UK soundbite? Give me that before I go, man.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
Yeah, Jose, thanks for calling in. Oh man, you guys are horrible. The
Hey, Ness,
chat is hilarious today.
real quick, I just wanna say this.
How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw.
With that hardcore callers.
Yeah, that's official. They don't know nothing about that. That's old school. Let me see.
I threw that on for Wing.
Damn, could this be the politician? Damn, politician be hating. But that's a good call right now to have a politician. Winky gonna take a break. He's gonna take a smoke break. Who won't?
Only the finest cigars, brother. Carry on.
What's going on?
It is. Oh my God, it is him. Uh-oh. What's going on, JP?
That's what's good, brother.
Chilling.
Hey, man, I'm just enjoying my night. I heard about Little G taking on Special K. You know what? It's becoming very clear that Gennady Golovkin and his whole K2 folks, they have this they must be envious of Canelo. They're jealous of this guy. They want to be Mexican. They want to do the pay-per-view buys. They wanted to team up with Oscar to get those pay-per-view buys, and it didn't work out. And now they're trying to follow his blueprint by fighting. They want to fight a week or 2 weeks after Canelo. That's how they typically do it, so they can maybe try to pick up some of his fame. He wants to say Canelo is making business fights by fighting Amir Khan and pulling Amir Khan up 8 pounds. But what is this? Is this not a business fight? He hasn't given any concessions whatsoever to Special K. He's making Special K come up to the full 160. He couldn't even say, Special K, I'll fight you at 158. I'll fight you at 157. But he says he'll fight Mayweather at 154, right? So people allow Golovkin to get away with these things. He's 34, 35 years old. His resume is still weak. At what point does he step up the competition? Never? Oh, I guess because he's an Eastern European fighter, he's allowed to get away with this. He's immune to criticism. HBO puts the money behind him. There's no issue. Whatever you want, Gennady, it's all just do the smile. Do the smile for us, and everything's okay. So anything goes. Anything goes for this guy. But if it's Canelo at 25 years old with a much stronger resume, it's always a big deal. It's a problem. I really don't get it, Ness. I don't get the bias. And like I said, those same fans that are going to call in and they call Canelo a coward and they call him all these sort of names, these same folks are rejoicing right now. They're talking about how Gennady has a big fight, a big drama show. Oh, we're going to have a good time. It might only last 3 rounds, but we're going to have a great time. That's all that really matters, right? That we have a good time. They knock somebody out.
Give me my belt. Hey, I need my belt.
He needs his belt. I guess he's going for the 147 strap now, huh? Is that what's going down? It's a joke, Ness. It's a joke. And HBO, obviously, I don't know why didn't they put this on HBO pay-per-view? How do they have this budget for Gennady Golovkin to take these sort of fights on regular HBO? Give him millions of dollars to take these type of fights.
Because you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it. The UK's going to watch it. Done deal.
Terrence Crawford taking on Victor Postol, the top 2 fighters in their weight class.
Pay-per-view.
On HBO?
No, but do you think, hey, JP,
for a much better quality fight?
JP, but I don't think HBO gives a full site fee because they just getting like streaming rights or something. You know, this fight's going to happen in the UK, so it's not like they're going to have a truck out there.
I'm sure they'll be doing a live.
It's got to have a truck.
From the UK.
Word? You think the announcers you think
Max Kellerman, Jim Lampley, Roy Jones Jr.
You think they flying over there?
They're flying over there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think.
Did they fly to China for Pacquiao?
This is a drama show. Yes, they were in China.
Did they fly to China for Pacquiao, Winky?
They flew to China for Pacquiao and Rios.
Yeah, yes, they did. Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Come on, man. It's boxing, man.
They're paying the full production rate. They're not doing this from the studio back in the States. They're paying production costs.
So this ain't going to be like on a fight game.
At the desk.
The fight game comes out every 3 months. You know, nobody who watches the fight game. Nobody watches.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to get a 24/7 for this shit.
Oh shit! You know what? I hope so.
24/7. They don't do 24/7s for non-pay-per-view fights, man.
Yeah, but
24/7.
Yeah, but you know they be fluffing Canelo. I mean, fluffing Golovkin over there, so they might.
It's probably a 2-part fight.
Give him a little something. The way they gave
No,
look,
they're not giving on the 20. They're not giving on the 24/7. Those are expensive. They're probably getting maybe one of those.
Yeah, but Thurman Porter
things
got
they
it
did for
straight to
Terrence
internet. Thurman Porter got it straight to internet.
It'll probably be a 2-part instead of the 4-part series.
Showtime. That wasn't HBO. That was Showtime, and that was little 5-minute tidbits. Come on, man.
HBO has a budget, man. Stop
No,
it.
those things was good.
Yeah, but they were like 3 minutes.
All right, listen, we got a shitload of callers. We got a shitload of calls, so I got a few questions. Triple G, cherry picking.
Come on, of course.
Canelo did it though.
Up to 160 pounds.
But Canelo did it. Why can't Triple G?
Come on, don't say that. That's because Canelo didn't pull anybody up 2 full weight classes. Canelo pulled a Khan up 8 pounds. Okay. He didn't pull nobody up to 160 pounds and say we got to fight, okay? And I'm not making any concessions, okay?
Okay. Hey,
so
you're answering the question. It's okay.
Yeah, shoot the messenger. Go ahead.
Damn, where's all the Golovkin love? AB, brother, call in, pick that phone up, man.
Drama show, shit show.
I hope Special K serve his ass. I hope Special K get him, but he's not because Little G's going to fight one of those Erislandy Lara fights. Ooh,
JP,
little jab. And so he can put some power on him in the later rounds. That's all he's going to do.
JP, what was the last one? Drama show, shit show.
Come on, the latter. Shit show.
Damn.
Who you picking, Brook or GGG?
GGG.
I hope Special K knocks his ass out, but it won't happen. He'll jab him for 6-7 rounds.
Hater. What's that Puff Daddy Biggie Small song?
All right, JP, man.
You've been robbed.
Yo, quick, off topic. Player, hater. Yo, really quick, off topic. I just want to say, like, yo, and I'm not even one of those type. Like, that's not me, right? But this is whack. Feel me?
The fight?
No. ESPN, and the fact that this poor girl had to do this, right? Because she about to go to the Olympics. This is her second time going to the Olympics, Clarissa Shield is, and look at how ESPN gives her coverage.
What? Oh, what you saying it's a bit sexist?
I mean, the fuck? Why does a woman always got to take off her clothes if they?
Wait, let me see again. Let me see that again.
Just because they fight and they got to do the butt ass naked and glove shot every.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but obviously it's the same with boxers, isn't it? Or boxers are like that. For male boxers.
I don't see no fucking male boxers posing with fucking gloves around their neck and they balls swinging.
Damn, Ness.
Naked, bro. She's naked. And
she's not naked. Oh, is she?
Naked, and so was Ronda Rousey. And
apologies, I thought she had the sports thing.
Every other woman.
Hey, they have to sell magazines, so stop it. All right.
I thought she had the sports thing on. Sorry.
It's whack though.
She agreed. She agreed to the concession. She signed the contract.
I'm sure she.
He done it. She signed that contract, did it?
Exactly. So why don't get mad, man? It's not if she's not protesting. If she's not protesting, don't.
All I'm saying is. It's 2016.
We want to see titties and ass.
Damn, politically correct. Politically correctness, man.
It's not about politically. I'm just saying, like, no creativity. It's like, oh shit, we got a female boxer again. No, strip her and give her some gloves. Like, I mean, how long they been doing that shit? You telling me Christy Martin ain't do that shit? Ronda Rousey ain't do that shit? Misha Tate and every fucking female, Chris Cyborg. I mean, damn, nobody got creativity.
Yeah, that's the creativity. The creatives are saying, listen, we're going to make it real sexy, real iconic looking.
I mean, like I said,
take it off, put the gloves on, female boxing, done. Oh, I like that idea. Her camp says that. They take the picture.
I'm sure her camp didn't say that shit. The check was fat. We all know that. That's it. Yep. Ain't nobody that's getting naked fucking saying I like that idea. The check was fat. Jay Will from Columbus, Ohio, talk to me.
Disagree, but go ahead. Move on.
Yo, man, yeah, man. I'm glad you stopped that silly ass topic, man. Who gives a fuck about that?
Exactly, right? He's like, off topic. Let's talk about this girl. So yeah, initial reaction.
Two-time Olympian. She's going to Rio again for y'all. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't back y'all fighters.
What's her name again?
Anyways, man. Man, it's a shit show. I guess I'm gonna get your questions out the way real quick. It's a shit show. When I first heard about this shit, man, I thought this shit was a fucking joke. I had to read it twice just to make sure this shit was real. So I thought this shit was a joke. But when I thought that it was real, I was like, wow. And then, yeah, he's obviously cherry picking. But I can't believe your boy Boxing MD said this is his fight. This is his big fight. Man, like
he hasn't even called in. He must have got the reaction on Twitter quickly.
I mean, at the end, it's just like, I mean, that's the ultimate nut hugger. I mean, that's the true definition of a nut hugger, man. I just can't believe you were okay this by Golovkin. Now, I love Golovkin. I want to get that out the way. I think this dude, honestly, is one of the best fighters out there. Now, popularity-wise, you know, it's pretty much him and Canelo, and that's really it. They pretty much the two most popular fighters right now, and Danny Garcia. And I think we starting to notice a trend that these top tier of popularity, they don't dare to be great. Once they get there, it's always the guys that tier right below them that have to dare to be great. They have to come up 2 weight classes and things like that. That's a horrible trend that we're seeing right now. And I want to break it down just so everybody can really know how uncompetitive this fight actually is. Let's break this shit down for real. Like right now, there's no way in hell nobody can say Kell Brook can beat either one of the Charlo brothers or Andre. Then let alone beat the monster at 160. Let's get that shit clear right there. I mean, we are really, some people are really entertaining this shit as if this shit is going to be entertaining. This dude is not going to make it past 7 or 8. I guarantee that. Bet the house, bet the car, bet everything. He's not going to make it past 8. And it's not no fault of Kell Brook's own. It's not. I mean, he's coming up. They make weight classes. They make weight classes for a reason. You can't come up 2 weight classes and fight the number 1 dude at that weight class and expect to truly have a chance. I mean, look at Andre Ward. He went up and fought Sullivan. He didn't take on Kovalev immediately, and Andre Ward's pound for pound. So I mean, at the end of the day, what Kell Brook is doing, it's not even something to even. I mean, it's a pat on the back to try to do something, but at the end of the day, he's about to get blown out that motherfucking ring, and we about to waste our motherfucking time on another very pig fight from Triple G.
Brother, can I just ask you a very quick question, though? Aren't you inspired or riled from the story from Kell Brook's perspective? He's trying to be great. He's going for that fight. He's going for the bigger weight. He's daring. He's doing what the greats have done, caller.
This is why I'm not inspired, because I know boxing. And at the end of the day, see, when you go up in the weight division and you're fighting somebody who has the same or even better skill set that you have no shot at winning. So, for instance, when Roy Jones went up and fought at heavyweight, and he was first dude to go from middleweight to fight at heavyweight, he fought John Ruiz. Because you know why? His skill set was far better than John Ruiz's skill set. He had a way better jab, way better reflexes, way better counterpuncher. So even though Ruiz was a lot bigger than he could pull off a lot more things in the ring than Ruiz could. He didn't pick Evander Holyfield to try to take the heavyweight title for a reason, because Evander Holyfield can actually box. And if you look at it, like how Mayweather fought Canelo, he wouldn't have fought a bigger dude than Canelo, but we all know Mayweather has a better skill set as a smaller fighter, so he's going to pull off that. He has a better chance to pull off the fight against a bigger fighter. When you go in the fight against a bigger fighter, and you have the same exact skill set, or you don't have really too many advantages against that bigger fighter, you're going to lose every fucking time. I guarantee. And that's a fact. Like, for instance, another instance, when Marquez fought Mayweather.
Oh, Jay Will, we can't do another instance, baby. We got to.
But with those odds stacked against Kell Brook, then surely that makes it.
No, I mean, just saying, we got too many calls to do another instance, baby. It's a shitload of people there.
Fair enough, yeah. There is a lot of callers, yeah.
When Marquez fought Mayweather, Marquez was too small for Mayweather at the time. Mayweather whitewashed him. It wasn't the fact that, Marquez wasn't sweet. It's just, they pretty much the same skill set. Mayweather a little bit better, but Mayweather.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean just because all guys that tried to move up weren't successful that no one could be.
No, I just said Roy Jones did. I said Roy Jones, and there's a reason why Roy Jones did, and he was successful because he.
Yeah, no, because he picked the right opponent. He picked the right opponent. Yeah, but one could say that Kell Brook is picking the right opponent, right? Like Willie Monroe hit Triple G a bunch of times, right? He just didn't have that type of power. I mean, maybe Kell Brook has that type of power. I doubt it. I'm being optimistic.
Exactly.
Listen, let me let you go, Jay Will. I got a bunch of callers.
You gonna tell me something about 147 is a harder puncher than Willie Monroe?
I mean, Willie Monroe only got 6 knockouts, man. 7 knockouts.
Yeah, I'd confidently say that.
He only got 6.
At 154.
Yeah, 154.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, 154.
Exactly, man. It's just
Yo,
joke, man.
I don't know, man. Kell Brook is a big dude, Jay Will, and maybe not having to make that weight gives him a little bit more power. It's WBC TBV champion of the world, Joey from Indiana.
Yo, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Wingy, Casual, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, champ?
Go ahead and ask me the questions, Ness, that you've been asking everybody else. I'll get into my stuff.
He been ready for this one. So, what is your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was, shit, I hit you up, remember?
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Ness, I pulled over and called you, man. So, no, I was hype about it, man. But, and the other question was, is it a shit show or was a drama show? I'm going to call it a mega show because I respect both. And the other one is, I don't think Triple G's cherry picking, man. This dude, Kell Brook, is the dude that I've been wanting Thurman to fight forever. Like, Kell Brook's he's a big guy. He's a big dude. He's undefeated. And he's pound for pound probably in the top 10. Like, I don't see how, to me, this is my personal opinion, he's better than any fighter that Triple G ever fought. I think.
Oh, I love this call so much, man. Keep going.
Ness, hold on, man. Kell Brook would beat any of Triple G's opponents that he already fought. What's going to be 35-0? Oh, that's a hating Ness.
All he's doing is giving you sound effects, but not countering your points, caller. You keep going. That means you're on a roll. You keep going.
No,
Martin Murray.
Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Open the resumes. Let's get the box rec out. Here we go.
Kell Brook.
Martin Murray.
Dominate any of Golovkin's fights.
Fighters that he beat. Martin Murray would probably kill Kell Brook.
That's ridiculous, Nez. That's silly.
What about David Lemieux? David
Lemieux is a very tough fight if Brook was facing. I'll admit that.
What about fucking Curtis Stevens, man?
Ooh.
He take him out in 4 or 5 rounds.
Oh, you wildin'.
This is arguably the best call of the night.
Listen, I need to see those fights. Honestly, Kell Brook. Look, you guys can say eye test and all that shit. I don't even know if Kell Brook could beat fucking Demetrius Andrade. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, you guys are skipping him all the way to 160 and acting like it's sweet. No, it's 154-pounder named Jamal Charlo waiting for his ass. The minute he wants to move up, Jamal, they all waiting for him. Laura, everybody waiting for him. All he got to do is move up. But he didn't. I didn't even know this magic carpet ride was $5 million until James Grills from Australia did the calculations. Fucking $5 million?
No. You're adding a number on there. I don't know. It's 5, maybe 4, 3.9.
Well, no. He said 4 million pounds, and that translates to $5 million. He said. Look, I'm not the mathematician. It doesn't fucking matter. That's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Hey, Les, let me in here because I know you got a whole bunch of callers. I don't want to hold up. Honestly, at the end of the day, the true winners are the UK people, man. The beautiful UK people. They finally gonna get a major big fight out there.
What's your name again, caller?
Man, this is Joey.
This is Joe from Indiana, Wingy.
Joey from Indiana, best caller so far. Sorry, just making notes.
Watch that TBV appreciation party, man. It's the WBC champ, man.
Oh, big up. Yes, sorry, bro.
Real quick, Ness, real quick. I'm picking Brook by decision.
Oh my God.
Oh my man.
Yo, play the soundbite. Come on.
Hey, Ness, you
That ain't the fucking soundbite.
That's why he's the champ.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
That's why he's got the belt, Nez. That's why Joey is the champ.
No matter where you are.
Hey Nez, before I leave, can you give me that Angel Garcia somebody? I don't know if you still have it.
Get out. Joey the champ.
Okay. Don't get us.
You're gonna get copyright.
I know, right? You're gonna get flagged and shit.
And I wish it on.
Give him that Garcia soundbite, man.
Yeah, you know, I don't know where the fuck that shit is at. I mean,
that's deep.
It's all good, Nez. It's all good, Nez.
He going in a well with that. What you wanted? The good boy? That's what you want?
Yeah, it's just funny, man. It's just funny.
I know. I just don't know where it's at. I'm trying to think.
It's all good. But hey, man, I'm just happy for the UK because look, UK got all them. They got all them champions. What is it? We need 13 champions. You guys got?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, brother.
Yeah, I mean, look, Kell Brook gets to keep his belt. Kell Brook gets to keep his belt.
Good boy. The good boy. The good boy.
Yo, I'll take $5 million and my belt and no shame. I'll take that in a heartbeat.
For the biggest challenge in boxing. Yeah, carry on.
Hey, Joey, we out of here, baby.
Hey, it's a hell of a show, y'all. Hey, Winky, y'all be good, man. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace, brother. What up?
832. So many people. 832.
Whoa.
And no.
What's up, Nez, bro? Man, a lot of people been making my points for me already, bro. But man, look, let me, man, you should have gave him that DJ Khaled sound bite. You did. Congratulations, you just played the show. Freaking Kell Brook, dog. What do you think about? You hear me?
Oh man, you got my favorite accent. You got my favorite accent, and you're gonna go and hate on Kell Brook, brother. Oh man.
Man, yeah, I mean, I gotta call it like I see it, Winky, bro. You did. He gonna climb. He ain't do nothing at welterweight. He only fought one guy at welterweight. That's all he did. He ain't fight nobody else. He gonna jump up 2 weight classes and gonna fight Triple G at his weight.
I know. How dare he do that? How dare he try to be great? I know.
Man, come on, man. That sounds like a suicide mission if I don't know one. If I ain't never seen one of my shows, man. You did. I hope he enjoy that little cash, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he gonna need it after that ass whooping. You did. 'Cause, man, he got hurt by Carlton Jones, man. You don't think Triple G gonna hurt it? Ain't no way. This man, Triple G, he fighting dudes that's coming down from light heavyweight. He taking their list like he just running clean through that shit. Man, you think Kell Brook gonna do something? Man, ain't no way in the world, man. You dig? Like I said, like I've been saying, bro, you bet on this fight here, and that's your goddamn fool.
But Kell Brook's a big boy. Kell Brook's a big boy. He's been eating. He could barely make 147 as it is, bro. He's gonna come in that ring stacked.
Look, Winky, when he, how much he be weighing?
I can't even believe Winky's really doing this.
What he come in at?
What, and his normal fights?
Yeah, like after he weighs in, what he come in at? What he be weighing like? How many pounds he go up?
I'm gonna guess around 160.
So he coming at, well, Triple G Triple G like he's not a real big.
He's not a massive middleweight, Triple G.
Even though, but he's not used to fighting middleweights though. You see what I'm saying? Triple G used to fight middleweights and light heavyweight. Dudes that's coming down, big dudes, you know what I'm saying? And he's letting these dudes hit him. He's letting Willie the Worm hit him. I don't even know the other cat's name, but they hitting him. Flush. He's letting them hit him just to get you entertained.
Yo, the worst part.
Gonna come up there?
Yo, the worst part, that's really his name, but it's still funny, right? Oh no, it's El Mongoose. It's not the Worm.
No, I thought that's the name Wood gave him, man.
I thought it was the Worm. Yeah, I thought it was I know it's Uncle the Worm. I remember him saying that in the interview. He said Uncle or somebody, they were Willie the Worm. Yeah, that's how I got that. But yeah, he the Worm, man, 'cause he was wiggling all around the goddamn ring. He the Worm, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, but I think Kell Brook, he gonna get knocked out, but he ain't gonna get put in the casket like like a Khan. He gonna go down like Willie the Worm and all them.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah.
He
His
gonna
corner
get
gonna
knocked
stop
down
it.
a couple of times.
Corner gonna
Yeah.
stop
The ref gonna stop. He gonna go out like that.
For Eddie Hearn gonna stop that shit.
Look at Nez. You love this, Nez. Look at him. He loves it. He loves it.
Eddie Hearn gonna be in the audience like, no.
Yeah. And the thing about it, he gonna get a pass for this shit, man. He gonna get a pass. He still got his belt.
Of
He
course.
probably gonna fight Vargas after that. Because
Of
Vargas
course.
still gonna be begging for a fight. He begging everybody. Somebody need to fight that young man.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? But
let me get you some other. That was
go
wicked.
ahead, man. But I'm gonna let y'all go. But I know you got a lot of calls, man. But y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
that
hold it
wasn't my
down,
sound.
Nez is playing those sound bites against you, bro.
That wasn't my.
Kell Brook shit, bro.
Yo, that wasn't my sound bite. That was fucking Wingy, yo. But I know we do gotta get into some other callers. Wingy getting me in trouble with his own sound bites over here. 214, you're up. You're up.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, this is Class and Bound. What's up?
Class and Bound, what's up?
Yeah, so initial reactions to what this is, the first thing I honestly thought was the double standards are going to come alive because, you know, we talked so much about, like, what it means for, like, fighters. Like, you know, we couldn't say anything about Triple G before. Like, how could you? The guy, he does everything he's supposed to, right? And, you know, he's dealt he plays with the hand he's dealt, and he doesn't complain too much about it. He tries to do it the honest and good way. But I mean, we slaughtered Canelo for fighting Khan, and we were like, oh, it'll be okay. At least Canelo fought Khan at a weight that was more reachable, like 155. Like Kell Brook is like Khan had to make up 8 pounds. Kell Brook is gonna make up 13 pounds. Like those pounds add up, and regardless of what anyone says, like. I mean, you guys hit it on the head. Kell Brook can't beat Lara or Charlo, any of the Charlos or Andre. Like, how is he gonna beat the best middleweight? Like, he can't beat Canelo, so how is he gonna beat Golovkin? This fight is not gonna be even close. Just like Canelo Khan wasn't gonna be close. Like, you know, Canelo deserves every single thing that he got, and I feel like if we're gonna support, you know, if we're gonna call Canelo out for that crap, then we should call Triple G out for that crap as well. It's a 160 middleweight title fight. Kell Brook hasn't done anything at 154, but he gets a shot at 160. Like it's insane, and you can't defend this. You just can't. Like, this is what's ruining boxing. Like, I don't blame Triple G completely because I understand where he is. It sucks that it's where he is. But I mean, regardless, like this fight, it's a cash grab. Anyone who says this is competitive or this is like interesting, like you need to get your head examined. Like this isn't the days of Sugar Ray Robinson where you could go up certain weight, like go up a certain amount of weight and like do something. Like he's not that person. He's gonna get hurt, and when he tries going back down to 147, he's not gonna be able to. He's gonna have a rough time getting down there. Like, oh my God, I'm just really frustrated because
I heard this call before.
I really like him, but he's gonna ruin Kell Brook.
Your point has been noted, and you've expressed yourself eloquently.
Class and Bound, always class, Very good call, very good call. I'm gonna get to some other callers. Thank you for voicing your opinion. That I share with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I am no hypocrite. Khan did it. Kell Brook can do it. 215, you're up.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is Brian from New Jersey. What's happening?
Brian, what's going on?
What's up, Brian?
Yo, what's going on? Hey, everybody knows what this fight is, man. This is a straight-up money grab fight, and it's all good because I really don't even blame Triple G. I more blame his management. The guy is totally – I think something's wrong with his management where they're trying to make this guy popular by all means. So, I mean, Kell Brook's like, hey, $5 million is probably the most he's ever made. is more than he would have made even if he fought harder. So if you look at it that way, yeah, it's for the short time is a good fight monetarily for him. But I agree with the last caller where I think is going to ruin him, because a lot of those guys, when they move up and they come back down to 147, and you think he's going to be the same dominant guy, he's not. He's not. That fight's going to take something out of him, and he's going to get wrecked in about 6 rounds. 6 rounds, he's going to be wrecked. Triple G is just too powerful for him. It's not as much, and he does not have the exceptional skills. When Bernard went up to fought Tarver, he was going to win that fight because he had exceptional skills and he had a good chin. When Floyd moved up to fight the bigger guys like Canelo, he was the better fighter. He had exceptional skills. But I don't see that in Kell Brook. But I think if Kell Brooks put his mind to say, I'm going to be the top 147, I give him chances. I would put him, Thurman, up there as the top 2 guys at 147. But he's moving up, and he's going to ruin himself, and I hate it for him. But I know the English fans are going to come out there, and they're going to support him like they always do, because the English fans will support their guys, even if the guy is going to walk to his death. So,
Caller, what do you think about Brooks' chances? Let's say if obviously you're going to assume he's going to lose this fight at 157, if he drops down below there, has he got any hope in that sort of area with those sharks there?
At 154, I think both the Charlos, especially Jermell, kills him. Jermell Charlo is huge. He's way bigger than Kell Brook, and he's got better skills, and he's got more power. Andrade is a way better boxer. He would wreck him. The other Charlo would beat him. Lara would beat him. Canelo would beat him.
I do think you're underrating Kell Brook's actual skill set, his actual boxing. In all honesty, if I'm being 100% honest, but I'm not sure how many Brook fights you've seen.
He's not going to clinch his way to a win versus like he did with a smaller guy like Porter. He's not going to be able to use those tactics. And you're going to tell me he's that fast, exceptionally, that much skilled, exceptionally, to deal with Andrade, to deal with a Charlo, and then you really think he's got a chance to beat Canelo with what? Does he have a dynamic jab that he's going to catch?
Very strong jab, and a lot of patience. But I will give you Andrade and Andrade, Canelo, and I get the Charlos muddled up. Not the Charlo who knocked out Jackson. The other one, I think they're difficult fights at 154 for Kell.
And honestly, in your British heart, do you really think that this guy, this Kell, has any chance of getting past 7 rounds at the most?
Yes.
You do.
You asked me a question honestly. I've answered it.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah,
like
and
said.
that being said, we do got to get to some other callers. Still ton. 816, you're
Casuals loving this. 816, go.
Yo, Kansas City Mac is in the building.
Past that, Kansas. You got that past that split, right?
Yeah, Kansas City Mac is in the building. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. What was your initial reaction, dog?
Yeah, this fight's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Brook is done. I say 3 rounds, 5. Triple G got him out of there. He's done. Put a fork on him, just like Khan. Hey, the UK, I don't know what's going on over there. Y'all left the European Union, so I guess y'all want to act funny now. Y'all just want to take knockouts, take L's. So that's what
we just want to dare to be great, my relaxed, chilled out brother. That's all we want to do. That's all we're trying to do. And make that money at the same time. You can't hate on that, surely.
But wait.
Y'all just want to get money, or y'all want to win?
But why doesn't Triple G just carry Kell Brook? Why wouldn't he? Why would he take him out in 3?
3 to 5, because he's Triple G. Look what he's done to everybody else.
Yo, you sure you're not?
I give him 7 then. Give him 7.
Yo, you sure you're not fucking Virgil Hunter?
Hey, you said that last time.
Holy shit.
You know, you do sound like
It does.
Virgil Hunter.
It sounds like Virgil Hunter trying to do a different voice, doesn't it?
It sounds like high Virgil Hunter. Like
It's Virgil Hunter, and we know how you feel about Gennady Golovkin.
He's gonna get him out of there, so Andre Ward can get a piece of him.
Do you know what? The more you say that, Virgil, I'm such a big fan.
This is Virgil Hunter.
I'm such a big fan. Oh my god.
Yo, how is camp going with Andre Ward?
You said what?
How's camp going with Andre Ward?
It's going lovely. It's going lovely. He's marvelous. Everything's amazing.
Yo. Hilarious.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I love what y'all doing, man. Keep it going. Hey, why? It just seemed like y'all haven't been doing that too many shows, or maybe I just been missing it.
Yeah, you definitely missed it.
Crazy.
You definitely missed it. We even did a morning show Thursday.
See, I can't do that.
Yeah, you should. Yo, sign up to us on Blog Talk so you always get a notification. Plus iTunes. That's
right.
You got to do that.
Okay. All right.
All right, brother.
Yeah, any.
And everybody out there.
Remember,
rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Very important. This is
like the video. Like the video if you're enjoying this podcast, man.
Exactly. Like it. Thumbs up if you're enjoying this, man. We're taking all these calls over here, staying up here late. Look at poor Wingy. It's like, what time is it over there?
As long as they get the likes, I'm all good to go, man, for you.
Wingy's breaking night.
Yo, that was Virgil Hunter. 732, you're up. Who's this? 732.
Hey, this is Jeremy from New Jersey, first-time caller.
Oh, shit, Jeremy. Hold on. We got tradition around here. You're going to have to do that all over. But this time you get to do it again with some enthusiasm.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
Undefeated Jeremy from New Jersey, Garden State Pride.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That's the way to introduce yourself, Jeremy. Talk to us. What was your initial reaction?
I literally thought it was a joke. I read like 3 different sources, and I was like, April Fool's is past. I didn't understand, because I didn't understand that there was an even hint that this could happen. And then my second thought was, whoever's running, I guess Tom Loeffler, they have no strategy. They just, I guess they panicked when the Eubank fight fell through, and they're just like, fuck, what are we going to do? And they decided, you know, whatever. We're already working with the same promoter. Let's just steal the fight from the other guy, and we'll make $5 million, which doesn't seem like enough. It really doesn't seem like a big enough money fight to do this, honestly. This is not that bad a fight because Kell Brook is a world champion, but it's not made organically. Jumping 2 weight classes without taking any fights in between. The first thing that came to my mind was Ward and Kovalev are the only ones who respect weight classes anymore. They gave each other 3 fights so that they can come in at the top of their game and have a competitive fight and actually do something for the fans. No contract bullshit, none of this Twitter wars or whatever. They signed the fight. They gave each other the time to make the weight, to get the reflexes in order, to get back in the ring. And there's none of this bullshit happening. As much as I want to let Triple G off the hook for this, because it really isn't as bad as when Canelo fought Khan, because Canelo pulled a LeBron version of this. He took his talons to Khan's chin. It's kind of indefensible because there's no way for Brook to win this fight. The only way he can hope to win is to survive until the 12th and somehow get a robbery, because any of the tactics he's previously used will not work against a 160-pounder.
There's always a way, brother. If you just believe in your heart, there's always a way.
There's nothing that he's shown in his previous fights that's going to lead me to believe that he can hold up for 12 rounds against Gennady, because there's nothing any of Gennady's former opponents at 160 are used to taking that kind of abuse and power, right? Who had multiple fights at 160, not just 0. They've had multiple fights and they can't handle the power, right? So Brook is going to get hit, no question about it, because of the style of his. He cannot smother Gennady's infighting, which is usually his way to avoid the big power shots like he did with Porter. He usually, muscles up a little bit, kind of like Tyson Fury. He gets up really close to you and either steps in at the right moment or steps out at the right moment to confuse you, and then he'll smother your offense. Gennady's not going to let you smother his offense. What he's going to do is he's going to push you against the ropes when you hug him. You're going to get separated, and he's going to immediately go to your body, so you get your hands up, and then he's just going to start teeing off. So there's really no hope for Brook to go 12. The only hope I see for him is he's going to have to develop a new game where he's going to run around the ring the whole night, picking his shots here and there, kind of like Khan did versus Canelo, and hope that Gennady's too flat-footed to take more than 1 or 2 shots at a time, which I just don't see happening. So I give him about a 1% chance of winning.
Golovkin is a fantastic fighter, a great boxer, and it's an uphill struggle for Brook. But you just got to have belief, and I know a lot of you Americans don't particularly have that when it comes to some of your fighters. Belief.
623, you're live. Who's this?
Serge from Phoenix,
Who?
Arizona.
Get off speaker,
Serge
buddy.
from Phoenix, Arizona.
Get off speaker.
What's that?
Off speaker or Bluetooth. No speakers, no
Yeah, my
Bluetooth.
All right, let me get off. Give me 1 second, brother.
He don't got a Bluetooth. He's got a shit tooth.
Yo, a little bit.
What was your initial reaction?
I kind of, like everybody else, I was like, bro, what? I read the headline on Twitter. I was like thinking, something wrong here? What happened? But first, it's business. Boxing is business. So for both fighters, it's business. I mean, Kell Brook's going to make more than double fighting Triple G opposed to Jesse Vargas, which I think would have been a great fight. That would have been a competitive fight. I have Vargas edging that fight. For Triple G, I think he's going to get the haters now, which is going to make him, just like Mayweather had a lot of haters, it's going to get him more attention. He's going to the UK, which is smart. Like I said, business. So he's going to have more people. People are going to see him in the UK and see what he can do. And pretty much like everybody, I think Kell Brook probably goes down the 3rd round unless I don't see why he would want to go further. On Triple G's look, he wants to get it done and clean and just keep busy. For me, people say, why don't he fight somebody else? Who is there right now to really fight that, is open, that has a date? There's nobody really out there that has a date. Billy Joe, he doesn't want it. Unless he wants
are you
money.
really about to defend this fucking pick?
What's that?
Are you really trying to say that there was no one available?
I mean, look at the top fighters. Who's available? I mean, people say Ramirez. He's hurt.
Danny Jacobs is available.
I mean,
Danny Jacobs is available.
Lara?
Danny Jacobs is available
too. Jacobs?
Yeah. They got to make the guy the offer.
I mean, do you think he could pay Jacobs $40 million? I mean, the reason why I believe Brook's getting that is they're putting it on pay-per-view, right? And probably a bigger arena.
Okay,
get the ticket sales.
Hey, listen.
I mean, what do you guys?
What about Laura? What about Laura? I mean, why go so far? I mean, we're talking about 147. You're going all the way down there.
True, but like I said in the beginning, it's a business. It's marketing. They're marketing themselves.
It's like I said in the beginning too, right? I just keep forgetting that I said in the beginning. Look, Canelo did it, Khan did it, whatever. What could we do?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, hard to say. I don't know. I've seen some of Kell Brook's fights. I mean, he won pretty easy against Porter.
Yep.
The big dude. So on size-wise, you can't really go there. I don't know if he has the power to hurt Golovkin, which I don't think he does. But there's people that are optimistic, and I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's a good fight for just exposure mainly. Fighting Alara, I just don't see the money for it. I mean, it would be a good fight. People want to see that, you know, or don't like Triple G because of his style, or, you know, he hasn't done anything. But I mean, the guy's where he's at for a reason, and, you know, I don't agree. I'd rather see Chris Eubank. I even think Chris Eubank and a Brook would be that would be a good fight later. I mean, there's a lot open, and there's a lot, you know, to see. I mean, even if Triple G beats him this time, there's a December fight. Maybe Chris Eubank takes that one and says, "Oh, you know, little brother couldn't do it. I'll take care of Triple G for you." I don't know, but I think it's the dates. They wanted to get the two fights before the year ends, which is crazy. We're already in almost middle of July. Can't believe how time goes. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. I think it's more of a business marketing, and
all right. So listen, we gotta rush your call along here. So is Golovkin cherry picking?
All right, now.
No.
All right,
no. Hey.
What's up?
Is Golovkin cherry picking?
I'm a fan of him, and he's going for the money. He's getting older. It does look like a cherry pick for the money. I mean,
is it a drama show or a shit show?
It's gonna be fun because I like to watch his fights because it's gonna be chaos. So I say drama show.
Who you picking?
I'm gonna give you a drama show. Triple G and 3.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in. 786, you're up. Who's this?
Yo, what up? Let me get off of Bluetooth right quick. This is Ray. Yo.
Ray, what up?
Yo, finally, I'm in, man. Big up for announcing this show on the fly. I appreciate that. First of all, man, I want to give a shout out to Kell Brook for taking this fight. And man, the man is dangerous at 147 for sure. Everybody been avoiding him for 9 years. It took damn near 9 years for him to get a title shot. He's a very underrated boxer. At 154, I think he is dangerous. Maybe not to the top tier, but for the other fighters at 154, he is a dangerous fight. Basically, he's a 50-50. Other than the Charlo brothers. Now,
good call. Carry on.
About Triple G, all right. Triple G, man, he got a double-edged sword, man. He takes a fight with Danny Jacobs. He beats him. Oh, Danny Jacobs is a bum. He takes his fight with Kell Brook. He beats him. Oh, he's cherry picking. What about Andre Ward, man? Everybody want to call Andre Ward. He's at 175, and they want him to move up two-weight class to fight Andre Ward, right? Now, nobody's saying nothing about that. Nobody's like, oh, well, he's got to move up. The truth is, Andre Ward couldn't make 168 no more. So, therefore, he moved up 175. So we want to give him praise and shout out, oh, he's moving up to fight Sergio Kovalev. But honestly, he couldn't fight. He couldn't make 168. What else could he do? He got to move up. So now, basically, Triple G is going to win this fight. My original reaction, my first reaction was, man, I was shaking my head because I know the scrutiny this man's going to be under. Nobody wants to fight this man. Nobody wants to fight Kell Brook, and nobody wants to fight Triple G. So what is there to do? Make this fight, get the money. It's free money for Triple G.
Yo, but isn't fucking Jesse Vargas saying that he wants to fight Kell Brook? Isn't he yelling from the top of his lungs, tweeting out every day?
Kell Brook wants a bigger challenge.
Yo, Jesse Vargas is come on, man.
Yeah, but
come on,
but listen, but you got no. Wait a minute, because I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand. How could you guys keep saying that these guys are being ducked when his fighters asking to fight him? Fucking Islandri Lara is there. He wants to fight. He called them out on TV. He wants Triple G. He wants Triple G. Jesse Vargas is tweeting. Jesse Vargas is tweeting. He wants to fight.
You know,
Jesse's not only coming at fucking Kell Brook. Jesse ain't afraid of Kell Brook. Jesse's calling out fucking Thurman. He's calling out Danny. He's calling out Kell Brook. Jesse's for real. Is Kell Brook fucking for real?
Kell Brook is for real.
Oh, he's for real.
Hell yes.
He's for real, man.
Man, this is a pass, man. This is a
90
pass.
seconds.
You lose, and it's okay. Don't you see that? Listen, hold on 1 minute. Listen, there's 90 seconds left. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Yo, hold on.
Go ahead.
90 seconds left. Whoever wants to talk, you have to press 1 because after these 90 seconds, you won't be able to press 1 and get on. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, man. I just can't believe you. You out of control with this shit. There ain't nobody.
No, it's just an opinion of his, and he's legitimately saying it.
Nobody's ducking him. Thurman said to me. Thurman said to me he'll fight him in the
60
UK.
seconds.
He'll fight him in the UK.
Yeah, and Eddie Hearn says they went to Thurman, and Thurman's team wasn't interested in coming over here.
Yeah, just like fucking Earl Spence's team wasn't.
Well, it's one person says it, the other person says it. We don't know who's telling the truth, bro. Don't be biased.
Eddie Hearn ain't.
Ness!
He is not telling the truth.
Man.
How the fuck is everybody in the U.S. afraid of Kell Brook? How?
Because there's chocolate brownie.
Man, you got Ken Porter. Ken Porter was on this show every fucking Sunday saying he want a rematch. But Kell Brook fighting fucking Twinkie motherfuckers out there.
Chocolate brownie.
Motherfuckers.
Next, it's a chocolate brownie.
Sensitive button on that.
It ain't sensitive. It's just I don't understand how y'all blind. Laura is calling them out on national television.
10 seconds.
But you still saying
Triple G.
They ducking this
You
guy.
talking about Triple G?
Yeah.
Triple G.
Yeah.
Man, send the contract. Send the contract. Yo, it's like Canelo. Canelo called out Triple G. I'm ready to fight him. And at the end of the day, he ain't even send him the contract.
Yo, Laura, listen. You know how this is what I'm saying. I live in the real world. And we know how this game works. Laura ain't in the position to send no fucking contract. They're going to look at his paper and throw that shit. If Triple G want to fight Laura, he got to send the fucking offer and say, look, we're going to give you a bum ass $500,000. That's all you worth. But it don't work the other fucking way. Just like it don't work the other way for Jesse Vargas.
If I want to fight, if I'm a champion at a division, and I want to fight somebody, I'm gonna send the contract, post it on Instagram, and say, here's the contract. Counter me with something.
Yeah, because the fighter. Yeah, because the fighter sets his purse, huh? The fighter sets his purse.
You eliminate that.
The fighter sets his purse, right? So the fighter could just go to Twitter and say, "Hey, Deontay, I'm offering you $5 million."
I mean, it's the game of a word of mouth, Ness. You know, we talk. They all talk. They all talk first. That's how you make fights. You talk about it, then you send the contract. So he talked about it. Now send the motherfucking contract, man. Send it.
Truth.
Because, they reject it, but you get.
Where is the contract for Laura? Where's Laura's contract? Where's Laura's contract? Where's Demetrius Andre's contract? Where's those contracts at? Where those contracts at?
They do fight, Ness. Let's say they do fight, all right? They do fight. They end up fighting. Triple G knocks him out. What are you going to say then?
I'm gonna say then. Yo, the same shit we gonna say when he fucking knocked out Kell Brook.
Say the same shit.
I'm gonna say the same shit.
Same shit.
Bobby,
you're gonna ask the same. You're gonna ask the same question. Who next?
I'm gonna say the same.
Lara is a good fighter, very talented. I rate Lara. He's a good fighter, very talented. I know he's calling him out. I appreciate Lara's skills, and I think he gets a bit of hate. People say Lara runs, well, not necessarily he does, but even in the Triple G fight, I think Triple G is too much for him. I know a lot of people aren't going to like that.
Same here.
I agree, Wingy. Honest, and I like Lara. I'm being honest, but I think Triple G is too much for him, man.
I think as much as a cherry pick, as much as a reach for Kell Brook. It's even, man. It's even.
Listen, it's not Kell Brook's fault. It's not Kell Brook's fault.
No, it's not. No.
It's Triple G, though.
I gave him a big up to Kell Brook and mad respect to him. I respect that man
for that. All them fucking callers showed
up. Thank you.
We still got callers?
I should, Wingy, you should go to sleep if you're tired, brother.
Nah, it's all good, man. Is it going to be a long one, yeah?
Well, I should have never said that because we got like 1, 2.
20.
We've got a few. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
It's a lot. I'm gonna go this way because this one looks like a long distance number. I'm not gonna let him wait long. Long distance guy. Who is this? Hello? 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 Mom?
He's not there.
Mom?
Hi.
Mom?
Yo, stop saying that.
Yeah, go to the next call then, man.
Guy call a long distance caller. Somebody driving in their car. Loser. All right. I think this is AB too. Let me see. I'm not even gonna play the intro. 818.
I know what I'm in the burrito.
AB.
Woo!
People been waiting. People been waiting for you to defend Triple G, man.
AB, what's going on, my brother? You good?
Oh, damn! Why you shoot him already?
We just want to hear what you got to say, right?
AB, no. AB, I got to take you down the questions. Your initial reaction, please.
Yeah. It was about 10. I'd say about, was it like 10 a.m. today? And I was on the computer about to go to work. My brother comes in and is like, "Hey, Golovkin's fighting Kell Brook." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What happened to Eubanks?" I'm like, I'm just thinking like, that fast? Holy shit. And then I'm thinking like, God damn, like, why is he fighting a welterweight? It's like a little bit, it's like, you know? But then I'm
at
like,
least
wait
you're
a
being
minute.
honest. At least you're being honest.
Yeah, and then, you know, I analyzed it again, and I'm just thinking like, well, you know, I think Kell Brook is a better fighter than Eubanks Jr.
Preach.
He shows up to the fight weighing about 160 pounds fight night. Golovkin shows up weighing about 168 pounds.
I was trying to get those answers earlier. Casual fan, that is.
Their reach was about the same.
These Golovkin fans are crazy, man.
Well, wait. I'm just being honest. Like,
no,
look,
yeah.
Let's, you know, like Kell Brook is about 160 pounds fight night and is still lean. He cuts a lot of weight. He was even going to be moving up to 154 pounds.
Yep, truth.
About 168 pounds. And in this
Hey,
fight,
Wingy, you want me to give him some coins, Wingy?
He deserves about 3 power-ups, to be honest.
Oh, power-ups, okay.
And for this fight, Golovkin cannot weigh more than 170 pounds per IBF rules. So, second of all, let's remember that Kell Brook isn't going to be cutting weight for this fight. So this is not going to be a drained 147-pound version of Kell Brook. This is going to be Kell Brook coming in at about 160 pounds. And he's going to have 2 to 3 months of training camp, so he's not going to be cutting any weight. So he's going to come in.
Why you always lying?
How disrespectful to a caller who regularly calls Nesta Gibbs.
I just don't understand why.
Wait, just let me finish.
Now, these are things I thought about, Ness.
Yo, even AB is laughing. You can hear it. He's like,
nah, AB's the man. AB, you keep rolling, brother. You keep rolling.
I thought about weight.
Yo, somebody said, why am I arguing with facts?
Let me finish my point, all right? Because I want all the casuals out there to.
I'm listening.
My reasoning.
Go ahead. I'm listening, AB.
So Kell Brook is also a bigger guy than Amir Khan. So not only that, but Kell Brook is, like I said, arguably, in the opinion of many, the number 1 welterweight right now. So let's remember that Marvin Hagler made his legacy fight of fighting lightweights and welterweights, the top of the top, right? He beat the top welterweights, and that's how he made his legacy-defining fight. So, if Kell Brook, goes on to the Hall of Fame, Golovkin beats him, that's a legacy-defining fight right there, beating Kell Brook. And then the options, if Eubank was stalling and wanted an unreasonable amount of money, I'd say this is the next best option. Who else is he going to fight?
Eubank will go to Sharrod after the Kell Brook fight, and then he'll probably get the GGG fight.
Yo, how is this the next best option? This was never even on the table. Like, no one ever said, hey, man, Golovkin needs to fight Kell Brook.
No, I know, but I'm saying is that who else is he going to fight now with Eubanks out of the question? You wanted to fight some bum middleweight?
No.
Versus the number 1 welterweight.
No. What about some bum junior middleweight?
Okay, so a bum junior middleweight versus the number 1 welterweight. Who's better? What's the more competitive fight? Obviously, Kell Brook is the more competitive.
You tell me.
Yes, he's just told you, Kell Brook. He just told you, Nesta.
You tell me what the betting odds would be if it was Demetrius Andrade in the corner facing Golovkin.
Betting odds are there to be broken, dare to be great.
That would be great, except for Andrade doesn't want that fight. He came out publicly and said that, he that fight's like 2 to 3 years away.
Was there
Ness.
offer? Was there an offer?
Why would there be an offer when the guy doesn't want to fight him?
What about for Laura? Is there an offer
sense.
for Laura?
Why would there be an offer for Laura?
Because
why would they chase Laura down?
What you mean? You don't
what
have
does
to.
Laura do for Golovkin?
You don't have to chase
what
him.
What does Laura do for Golovkin?
You don't have to chase Laura. He's coming to you.
Why would the middleweight? Wait a minute. Why would the middleweight kingpin, okay, the top 5 pound for pound fighter in the world, be chasing a junior middleweight? Shouldn't it be vice versa?
Why would he be chasing a welterweight then?
Because he's the top welterweight.
Oh, he's not
chasing a
he's
welterweight.
not fucking
Eddie
chasing
Hearn.
Kell Brook, huh?
Eddie Hearn,
what is
Eddie
he?
Hearn's
What is he
offered them
doing
to
in the
fight.
welterweight pool? What is he doing in the welterweight pool? Why is he even looking in
Eddie
that
Hearn.
direction?
Eddie Hearns offered them, okay, like I said, Laura didn't offer them the fight. Eddie Hearns, Kell Brook's team, offered them, but was offered the fight and said okay by the promoter. Okay, so what is Laura's manager or promoter? When did they ever offer? When did they ever come up to Laura and say, "Hey, Laura,
AB,
you want to fight Golovkin? Let's reach out to his team."
AB, you sound crazy,
Laura's
man.
team-
You sound crazy, man.
I don't think crazy.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
All right.
that
So
Eddie
so
Hearn-
so I
Eddie-
didn't hear Eddie Hearn say that Kell Brook took the offer that was on the table for Chris Eubank. That's not what the
actually,
audio
he did
says.
say that. Those are his exact quotes, right? Yeah, he
All
said
right.
that.
So what are you talking about? So I don't understand. What are you talking about?
I'm saying that Eddie Hearns, Brook's promoter, came to Brook and said, "Hey, do you want the Golovkin fight?" Okay. Where was Laura's manager or promoter saying, "Hey, Golovkin doesn't have an opponent. You want to reach out to Golovkin's team and fight him?" There's been
Yo, you sound like come on, listen, don't dumb yourself down. Why would Louis DeCubas be sitting around saying, "Hey, Golovkin doesn't have an opponent"? We didn't know the fight with Eubank was not going to happen. We were under the impression it was going to happen. That same guy who you're saying told Kell Brook about the fucking fight told the world it was going to be done by this week. Stop, man.
But the other team still could have been pushing for it, just in the case that but the other team still could have been pushing for that Golovkin fight, just on the off chance.
Wingy, don't go out like that. Just because he's helping your argument.
I'm not going out like nothing. I'm just presenting an argument back. We can all raise our voice and shout, brother. Just because AB's eloquent and doesn't wish to shout. See?
Okay. So listen to me. Just because he's helping your Kell Brook argument.
No, I'm just responding.
We both know there were millions of options. There's probably thousands of middleweights in the middleweight division. So to say, first of all, that Kell Brook is the next best option is insane.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
One.
I said the other teams. I said have the other teams reached out. I didn't say Kell Brook's the next. Then don't put words into my mouth because I didn't say that.
Listen to me, my friend. I'm not insinuating that you said that. I'm talking about AB. Calm down. I'm saying you're backing this guy, but that was just one thing. Okay? That was just one. But then to say that Laura and Louis DeCubas never sat around and said to themselves, in the last 24 hours that you and I were asleep, okay? Hey, let's send a fucking offer for a fight that is supposed to be done. Like, just because he's making Kell Brook sound like a viable opponent, don't back an insane man who's showing his clear bias.
Dare to be great, Nesta.
Okay. Okay.
It's Eddie Hearn said that he was going to try to make the fight happen, and if it doesn't happen, he said, "Don't come, cursing at me." He said, "I think it's going to happen," but he never said 100% it's going to happen. He said it's going to be up to the Eubanks to sign, and they didn't want to sign. And why? It's just I don't understand the notion that Golovkin is supposed to go out there and bend backwards to make the Lara fight happen. That's just ludicrous. Like when it should be Lara, if he wants to fight Golovkin, he should be the one.
Right now I'm trying to be the bigger man and just give you the platform, bro. But the shit you're saying is insane. What do you mean bend over back? $5 million? That ain't fucking bending over backwards. Give Laura $1 million, man.
That's going to be a massive.
Give him
UK
$1 million.
Fight, massive UK fight.
Yo,
massive UK
you
fight.
are afraid of a fight, man.
ESPN.
What type of fan is afraid for his fighter to fight? It's obvious.
I'm not afraid.
It is obvious you don't want him in a fight. You don't want him in a fight. You've been wanting him to fight Canelo. Now you want him to fight Kell Brook. When do you want him to fight someone? When we all want him to fight Ward, you found ways. You found ways. You found ways to say Ward wasn't viable. You found ways to say Ward was inactive. Ward was a diva. All this bullshit. Now Kell Brook. Kell Brook's last three opponents. Kell Brook's last three opponents. And that's a big fight to you. The bias on you is
Ness, you have got to let him finish his point now. Just let him finish his sentence.
It's dripping the bias.
Let him finish his sentence, though.
I wanted him to face Carl Froch, who's a much tougher challenge than Erislandy Lara.
I am happy.
Let him finish his sentence, man. Go on, AB. Go on. Sorry, I apologize about Ness. Go on.
Canelo, who beat Lara, okay? So what does this talk about? I mean, they got to make the fight. They need an opponent right now. So why would they be chasing a guy at 154 who does nothing for him?
Yeah, because Kell Brook does more. Kell Brook does more for him.
He actually does.
Okay.
In the UK, you could argue he does.
All right,
it's a massive fight. It's a paper fight in the UK.
Listen,
that's right. That's
hey,
right,
my friend. Okay. I'm just happy you came on live and showed your bias.
In your opinion, Ness, Karen.
And honestly,
listen,
I think
the comments have always said he's been biased.
Lara.
This was his opportunity.
I think Kell Brook beats Lara.
Okay. Listen, before we let you go, is Golovkin cherry picking?
No, not at all, because he doesn't have any other options.
Okay.
Nobody wants to fight him.
Is it a drama show or a shit show?
It's gonna be a drama show, of course.
And you're picking Golovkin or Brook?
I'm picking Golovkin inside of 10.
Okay. Have a good night. 518, you're up.
B Block Express.
What's
Yo, Ness, man, when you see 518, don't keep me waiting, man. I got business to handle. Q boxing fan over here. Let's get into it. Winnie, what up, man?
What up, man?
So, first off, I needed that Eubank fight, okay? Triple G needed that Eubank fight. Kell Brook, you needed that Jesse Vargas fight. I have to admit, Kell Brook's resume is the worst resume I've ever seen from a welterweight champion.
I like how this is going.
Dudes that are like 7 and 114, dog. What's going on with this nigga? But don't get it twisted. Dude is undefeated. Give him his props. Now, look, I represent the dudes who speak out in the world. I represent the Alis, the Roy Jones, the Prince Nassim, the Floyds, of course, the niggas who say, I'm the best. Even if you say it quietly. Shout outs for this nigga Kell Brook for taking the fight.
Sound like a poem.
What are you doing, Kell Brook? But hey, you taking that fight though, right? All right then. Tell everybody shut the fuck up. You ain't in there. You ain't fighting Triple G, so shut up. Now, you let these niggas tell me rock. Let me rock. Special K for a reason. It's not like Triple G went down and fought, Porter? The nigga's fighting an undefeated world champion. Give him his props. Okay. Go ahead, Triple G. I ain't knocking you. If Triple G was with Eddie Hearn, this nigga would already be making Anthony Joshua money. Correct? Am I wrong?
Correct. You are correct, yeah.
Man, let me rock.
Keep going. I'm listening.
Triple G still staying busy. I gotta give him his props for that. Regardless if you're fighting bums, you staying busy. I needed that Eubank fight though. Let's go. Now let's talk specifics. I told you, these niggas ain't diehards. When you see 518, man, let me in here. Kell Brook fighting Porter, wrapping up a lot, right? Triple G normally knocking his dudes down on the rope. Can Kell Brook wrap up Triple G? This is what's going through my head when I heard the initial reaction. All this shit. Niggas ain't diehards like me. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Once again, biggest payday for everybody. I got to give this nigga props for going over there. I said it before. I said if Triple G was in England, this nigga would be through the roof. I don't know what it is, but hey, let me know what y'all think as far as like, can Kell Brook actually outbox Triple G? That's what I want to know. And hit me with your questions, man. Let that sink in.
Let me do that. Let me do that. That sunk in. That was awesome, right? So, is that a Golovkin cherry pick? Kell Brook? Sounds like no.
He's fighting the undefeated world champion. I can't give it a cherry pick because of that. Martin Murray's not an undefeated world champion.
Thank you. Right.
I can put Kell Brook above Martin Murray. Let's talk, let's talk beat, man. Come on.
So we letting you rock, right? So that's a drama show, yes? Drama show, September 10th, yes or no?
It's over in London. Yeah, to be honest, them London fans are bigger fans than us U.S. fans.
So is it a shit show to you or a drama show?
Boxing. Give them a beer, they good to go, man. I've been to England. Y'all niggas been to England already? Wingy, what up, man?
That's right, you got it. Put a beer in our hand, put on a fight, and we're happy, brother.
I've been to England. Yeah. You a hardcore fan. You get that.
518, man. Thanks for calling in, brother.
That was a good call, man.
Yeah, it was a good call. It was fun. He got my attention. AB put me to sleep a little bit,
Ooh.
I know I got to pay extra for the guacamole. Stop it, AB.
Oh, dear.
816.
Going once. Going twice. 816.
Antonio from VA. Nope. VA 757.
Yeah.
Yeah, who this? 757.
This is M Stacks.
M Stacks, what up?
Stacking M's.
Stacking M's.
What up, man? What up, Wingy, man?
Yeah, we about to be stacking.
What up? It's early over here, still rocking. Go, brother.
Triple G gonna be stacking. He gonna be stacking Kell Brooks.
Kell Brooks gonna stack M's.
So like, can we get like since we can't get Canelo versus Triple G and Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, can we get like Triple G versus Kell Brook and Amir Khan in the same night? I mean, wouldn't that be more exciting,
I thought for a minute, M Stacks, you were gonna come real hardcore, but you sound like WWF.
This fight is a joke.
You sound like you want them to tag team with Spike shoulder pads on.
I mean, I'm just mad as a boxing fan. We got Mayweather versus Pacquiao. We can't get Canelo versus Triple G. We can't get Khan versus Brook. Instead, Triple G is gonna push Canelo further away by knocking Brook out, and Brook just might get that Khan fight after getting knocked out. He just might get it.
That was your first reaction.
The matter is, man, this year boxing, man, all we have is Thurman Porter, man. This is the year of the duck.
Frampton Lemonchenko? Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz? That's coming up.
Yeah,
that's right, casual.
Put that on your calendar. Don't lose that date.
Hey, man, listen, we're going to get to some other callers, M Stacks. You falling asleep over there.
This is not fighting, man. This is not fighting the best, man.
Kell Brook want to fight. Kell Brook want to fight the best. He the one trying to fight the best, right?
That's right.
Let me see. I think this 347.
New York.
If this masterpiece is going to be all Casual fought because
Why?
you know why. 347. 347.
Oh, I know why.
Hello?
Oops.
Oh.
Oops.
I'm a motherfucking monster.
I love that Nicki Minaj verse.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my intro? I'm here.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You want a masterpiece or you want a shit show?
You want a drama show?
I want a shit show. Why not?
Yo.
Give me a shit show.
Yo, I got a shit show too, and he said, "Nah." I tried to make my own. He was like, "Nah, it ain't good enough."
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm surprised a lot of women are not calling today since you guys are talking about the Kardashians right now. Shit.
Oh shit.
Awesome.
Because it's a drama show.
You already know, boo. I was like, yo, where the girls at calling in for the Kardashians? Man, this is a fucking joke. Canelo's a joke. Triple G is becoming another fucking joke. But then again, I started thinking to myself, oh, wait, before I continue. Wingy, what's up? Castro, what up?
What up? What up? Oh, I thought you just left me out there because you hate for this fight, but that's cool. Thank you. Hello.
I love this fight, by the way.
Casual, and you should love it. You know, what else? Who else is going to love it if you don't love it? Ain't nobody loving this. Nobody
We love it over here, Monster Piece.
You sure? You sure, Wingy?
Okay, Wingy.
Okay, not all of us. Not all of us love it over here, but I do.
A handful do.
For Canelo and their bullshit. But, you know, then I started thinking to myself, could it be possible? And this is just me talking out of my ass. Could it be possible that Triple G took this fight to get an experience of fighting a welterweight?
Why?
I mean, because that's what Canelo's been fighting all this time.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
So what's this? Wait.
I'm just talking out of my ass.
Wait.
Maybe he becomes the welterweight to fight Canelo.
What are you
I'm
trying to
just
say?
talking shit because this shit is a shit show anyway. So why not talk shit about it? Why not ask unserious questions instead of asking serious questions about this fucking fight? So I'm going to ask an unserious question as a joke. Could it be possible, man? Windy.
Yo, but getting ready for a welterweight for what, though?
Canelo. Canelo stay fighting at welterweight, and he fought welterweights. He brought up welterweights. He fought. I mean, has he even been fighting a true 160-pounder? Maybe Canelo's thinking to himself, oh, maybe if I get a different style of fighter, I could be a little bit more prepared for this Canelo guy. I don't know.
I don't see that.
It's a bullshit call. The only fight I really care about right now is the Postal and Crawford and the Crawford and Postal fight. That's the only thing I wish you guys would be talking more about. But it seems like this drama of the Kardashians just keeps getting crazier and crazier, and it just takes a shine away from a great fight that's coming up in a couple of days too. So Crawford's looking amazing. I mean, he's looking ripped. I can't wait to see him. That's the only fight I really care about. I wish we would be talking more about that. I wish people would call in and really hype
That's coming up.
That's coming up because this is
the Kardashians. We got the Kardashians getting all the hype.
Masterpiece.
For doing absolutely shit.
Masterpiece. You know that we don't talk about shows until the week of the fight.
Right. And you know the Kardashians have numbers. We got some numbers tonight.
Who cares? Who cares? Is there really any other more important news?
It's very relevant because you've been
sitting on this fight the whole fucking day. The whole show you've been shitting on this fight. So why not talk about something more appealing?
I hear what you're saying, but because this
is big news.
Is still fucking alive.
I know what you're saying, Monster, but this is big news. This is the top trending topic on Facebook when I looked earlier. Facebook. So even though the fight on paper, a lot of people don't like, with regards to the relevance and being the boxing voice and being the show, if we ignored this, it would seem very strange and very unusual. But I do hear what you're saying, Monster.
But you know what?
You see where I'm going with this, Monster Piece?
It's your microphone, Monster Piece. Spit your game, talk your shit. That's what matters.
Monster Piece on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I just keep it real. What's wrong, Naz? You mad at me because I said that? Because I'm calling
No. I apologise. All I'm saying is, because it's a relevant fight, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it might not be the best fight, but it's relevant. It's everybody's talking about it.
In
So,
terms of news, it's relevant, absolutely.
yeah, that's right. Ned summed it up better.
It's top end breaking news today.
The minute that I got the email, I was already like contacting people to see could we do it because I knew this was gonna be I mean, look how many we're still on. It's fucking about to be midnight.
We are still because people love a car crash. Have you ever? The people don't think I'm gonna shy away from shit like that. People love looking at the fucking disaster. You got Cut West. Shout out to Cut West in the chat. You got Cut West going fucking nuts in there.
Yo,
that nigga's going crazy.
Hey, Monster, they saying that you are biased against UKs because you shit on Joshua and now Brooke.
I never shitted on Joshua. I just don't give a shit about him yet. I think he should have fought. I think he should have fought. That fight should have been made with Wilder. That whole shit that Gennady just pulled.
Monster Peace is biased against the UK.
I got to get to some other callers because you going on 20 different topics. You talking about Postal now, Joshua.
Monster's biased against the UK.
Kardashians.
I know, Kardashians. We got other people waiting over here under you. They're going to kill you, Monster. 206, you're up.
Yo, what's good?
What's up? Who's this?
It's Skull from Seattle.
Skull, what up?
Man, chilling, man. Calling, man. Fucking thought it was Thursday today and shit. Fucking had that show, huh? I was like, man, I gotta hear this shit. As soon as I saw that news this morning, I was like, man, let me cut this shit on. You know, I'm a personal trainer. I cut that shit on at work. Turn the music down, put the radio on that shit.
Dope.
Fucking,
So what was your initial reaction this morning?
Man, when I saw the poster, I was like, that don't look like fucking Chris Eubank. I didn't read the title of it. This nigga Eubank looking mad swole all of a sudden and shit, but I read the title again. I was like, that says Brook. And I'm like, nah, that must be Brook trying to hype up his own fight or something. Nah, straight up.
So when you saw Golovkin's face on the poster, you thought it was a cherry pick or what?
I mean, a cherry pick?
Yeah, was Golovkin cherry picking?
I don't even know what a cherry pick means, man. It's not a really a good fight. I mean, I guess you could call it a cherry pick.
Cherry pick means like an easy win. You picking a person you know you definitely gonna win. Kind of like the whole.
Yeah, is it an easy fight? Yeah, of course.
Right, kind of like what Brook was gonna do with Vargas.
Nah, that's not no cherry pick like that, man. That was an easy fight to pick, but not no cherry pick. It was close. I mean, this Brook and Triple G shit is this is ridiculous, man. Wingy's talking about he got a good jab. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I think what cats don't understand is, yeah, he might weigh the same or close to the same as somebody else, but that don't mean he's been getting hit by somebody that heavy or been hitting somebody that heavy. That changes the whole facet of your game. Your game's not the same. When you're used to exploiting people's weaknesses, i.e. their size differential, like
very good point.
He's welterweight, so he can.
That's a good point.
Smaller welterweight that he can't do, but his game is predicated around moving around smaller people. So when he gets in there with somebody a little bit bigger than him, he's gonna have to change his whole game up. And he do got a good one too. I mean, he got a solid one too against, what's his name, against Porter. But man, Triple G's eating shit on the chin. And you got to think too, Brook is gonna be kind of scared to really punch Triple G like that. Only reason Triple G sits there and lets you punch him because he knows you're not gonna sit down on those punches. Because he's waiting on you to throw that 1, 2, 3, so he can come right in between that 2 and that 3 and knock you smooth out. You know what I mean?
Brook will punch Triple G. You can laugh at me for several things, but he will punch Triple G.
Right, and I was gonna say, Caller,
He's not gonna punch him hard though. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna sit on his punches.
You're technical. The first I play around a lot, but you're the first technical call for the night. I kind of agree with you, man. Kell Brook is good. I'm always cautious about a fighter stepping up. I was a little lost earlier today. I thought that Kell Brook was a heavy welterweight who couldn't make welterweight. So I was leaning towards him because of, his weight. But I learned a lot, and now you're getting a little bit technical. But I like that.
Skull, we're going to get to some other calls. You got hella background noise over there. Sound like you doing some plumbing and shit. Like, we can't. 478, you up.
Hello?
Yes, 478. That's you.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? I'm from Georgia, man. I heard
First time calling?
I can't believe it. The what?
This your first call?
Yeah, it's first time caller.
All right, hold on. We got tradition around. We got a little intro for you first time caller. So I want you to give some enthusiasm when
Be
introducing.
hyped up. Come on, Carolinas.
There are thousands of people watching this show, so get ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
From Atlanta, you know what I mean? Let everybody know.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
The undisputed champ, Ethan.
That's
good.
All right, Ethan.
Ethan, you didn't sound too confident. You might get beat up. Let's go.
All right, I don't really understand. It would have been way better for him to just fight what's his name, Chris Eubank. It would have made way better sense. It would have looked better on his resume. But I honestly think he's just kind of copycatting exactly what Canelo did, and he's going to get in there with Brook, and he's going to take Brook out faster than he took Khan out, and it's probably just a way to kind of clown Canelo, in my opinion.
I agree with you, man. I didn't know how to express that, but I believe that too.
It would have made way better sense to fight like one of the Charlo brothers if you wanted to go down and fight a different weight class, or fight, just like you said, Demetrius Andre or Lara. It would have made way better sense to fight any of them dudes if he wanted to go down one weight class, but I don't see any point of going down 2 weight classes down to welterweight. That seems kind of like just an easy hype up for him.
So, in your eyes, is it a drama show or a shit show?
It's totally a shit show. Because Kell Brook, I like Kell Brook. He's a good fighter. He didn't get a unanimous decision against Porter, so I really don't give him a lot of credit for beating Porter. And the last 3 fights he's had, I don't know any of the last 3 guys he has fought.
Right.
It might just be because I'm not from the UK, but I've never heard of the last 3 people he's fought.
He's fought on HBO. They all fought on HBO.
Yeah, but I've never heard of these last 3 guys he's fought of. I never hear on main boxing forums and stuff.
Who's last
talking
3
about
guys?
The last 3 opponents.
Oh, here we go.
Kell Brook.
Here we go.
Oh shit! No wonder.
Here we go. Nez has woken up now. Here we go.
I'll do it for you, Wingy.
Oh, thank you, brother.
I did it for you, Wingy.
Listen. Atlanta, we're going to let you go. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for losing your virginity here on the Boxing Voice. We hope to see you back soon. We appreciate the call. Wingy, I'm not going to do it. I mean, why do the obvious? That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason when I lose my top one. It's like, yo, you guys are it's obvious, but you're arguing with it. Look, it's all good, man. Listen, it's been a great show.
Yep.
We've fucking gone for a long time. Listen, first of all, there's been a lot of you that hit me up today. It was like, Ness, I'm going to pay for an on-demand show. And I was like, yo, I'm doing it anyway.
Wait. Cut the music, Ness. Cut the music.
Oh.
Cut the music. Right. Demetrius, how do you say it? Andres?
Well, he wants to say Andre.
Demetrius Andre. His name was mentioned a lot today, right?
Yes.
Yes, right. And I got this right here. And he never called out Triple G.
Well, I can sit here and name a bunch of guys, you know what I'm saying? I done did that. Realistically, I'm trying to find the right guy to match up and put on another great performance, and then, of course, the Charlo brother. But overall, Canelo.
He didn't say Triple G. Charlo, Canelo. Those guys are going to fight each other. The PBC camp. That's the war I was talking about.
Yeah,
Canelo's top rank.
Just because you got an interview where he didn't call him out on your interview, that don't mean shit. It ain't no fucking war. That's Banner Promotions. Banner Promotions does business with HBO all the time.
No.
Yes.
Isn't he
yes.
PBC?
No. Who?
Demetrius.
Nah. Since when?
No.
Since when?
I'm wrong. So correct me.
No. It's cool.
Yeah, you fucking wrong. Yeah.
No, he didn't deserve a gunshot for that. No. He didn't deserve a gunshot for that. No.
Yes, he did. dropping sound bites and shit like you know what he talking. Nope.
The man's name was named all night, 3-4 times.
Right. Casual's got an interview. It's a fresh interview. He didn't mention the name. I'm not saying he's ducking, but Casual's just saying in an interview the name wasn't mentioned. Kell Brook. Kell Brook. Believe in Brook.
All I'm saying is, please offer anybody $5 million. Who the fuck won't fight Brook or Triple G for $5 million? That's all I'm saying, man.
Billy Joe Saunders, I've already said that to you, brother.
If Billy Joe was really offered $5 million and he ain't fight Triple G,
I think he asked Billy. I may be incorrect. People in the chat probably know more than me, but I believe he was offered. I believe he was asking for $6 million to fight Triple G. So I've answered your question there, Nez. All I'm saying is just believe.
Well, listen. Since you want to bring that up, well, I guess he was fucking right, because if you're gonna pay a welterweight $5 million, you might as well pay a true middleweight $6 million. Okay?
But he didn't know that at the time. You can't time. He can't time travel, Nez.
Yeah.
Nah, that argument didn't work because he can't time travel, Nez. Just believe in Brook. Just believe in the skills. Believe in that economical punching. Just hold back your reservation.
So you're picking him.
You gotta wait till that show, brother. You gotta wait till that Brook. You gotta wait till the Brook GGG show, brother.
Yeah, he don't want to burn ties with Brook early.
Nothing to do with that.
They say it on the chat. I got the LeBron hairline.
But LeBron ain't got no hairline.
So I don't know what the fuck that person talking about.
Listen. So like I was saying, a lot of people talking about on demand. And I did it anyway. So you already know.
For free.
Get them contributions this
Click
way.
that like button if you enjoyed this show, people.
Exactly. So many people there. Where the thumbs up at?
And share it. UK crew, if you haven't listened to this live in the morning, share this.
That's right.
That's the way of contributing.
Facebook and your boxing Facebook forums and stuff like that. Listen, I'm hungry as hell. We've been on it far too long.
At UKWC Student Wingy Boxing on YouTube.
It's way too late.
At Fight Talk on IG. TBV_casual fan on on Twitter. That's right. I got a tamarindo.
Good show, Nez. All love. Enjoyed it. Good show.
Give a quick couple shout outs here in the chat. Who we got? Who's still rocking in the
Chris
chat?
Alvarez. Joey Cuevas.
No. Don't do it that way. You want to shout out? Say shout me out. There you go. Dennis Harmon.
Yeah. The Tormentor, just for saying great show.
My boy Andre get a shout out anyway.
Shout
out.
323.
Yo, where Fight Doctor at? That is true.
Monster Piece shout out. Yeah, where's Fight Doctor?
He don't want to speak about Triple G.
That's crazy.
He don't want to say Triple G gonna score a knockout.
Say shout me out. UK in the building. That's
Jim Jones, big up. Optic Net. What up? Chris Alvarez, what's going on, brother?
Joel Lopez, 40 ounce. This is especially for you. You've been asking all show, where's Mario?
Killer Sean,
you
so
don't
go.
know where Mario's either. Mario doesn't answer anyone's calls or texts. Not mine, not Enrique's, not James, no one. I'm sorry, friend. Try and reach out to him.
Mario, I want to do a show with you, brother. Is it me that you do not like?
Yes. Mario knows how to spit his game real good. He breaks down the fight.
I want to do a show with Mario, man. I want to do a show with Mario.
Malcolm 2G, you mop head bum.
What the fuck?
Shout out to you, Miguel 91230.
Team Brook and the new
Chris Alvarez.
Chris Alvarez was a real prick to Monster Piece. He was.
Oh, really? Was he? Oh.
Damn, he said, shout out the shit show.
Shout out to Joey eating pie.
Shout out to you. Love the positive energy.
And a shout out to the UK crew who are going to be listening to this in about a few hours when they wake up.
Yo, check this out. Shout out to Kelly. Has no chance.
And Chris Alvarez is calling out Joey Cuevas.
I just want the big fight.
Jalen Rodriguez.
Yeah. Yo. That's it, man. I'm about to end everything, and
You about to eat a burger?
I want to say, make sure you use that Amazon link. Drop that 5-star review.
You're on Amazon all the time, people. Use the Boxing Voice link. How many times you go on Amazon? Just use the link.
Damn. Yo, it doesn't even sound right when Wingy gets mad, right?
No,
because
man.
of my British accent.
It sounds proper. Sounds like Willy Wonka, the
No.
original.
All right.
Gene Wilder.
Hey, Wingy, what time is it over there?
It is 4:45 in the morning, brother, and
Right.
I'm going to a boxer's book signing at 7 o'clock. No sleep since I got him.
Morning?
Yes, brother.
Who's
sleep.
book signing?
And it's going to take me 2.5 to get there.
But who's doing book signings at 7 in the morning?
It's not at 7 in the morning, but it's going to take me 2.5 hours to get there.
Oh, but you're not driving though. You can at least sleep in the
Driving.
Damn.
So you
Wingy.
can sleep in
That's my dedication to.
Yeah, Wingy.
All right. That's it. No more. No more TB after we out here. Bye.
All right, bye. Bye. Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk